Sassy sisters, do the sweetest thing. Sassy sisters, do Welcome back to Peanut Stream. Welcome back. Here we are. Full energy. Because I gotta be like the black kids and gotta be yo lots. Gotta yo beach me. Oh, why am I not online? Hang on, sorry. It does this sometimes. Okay, good. Oh, a lot of people watching my stuff. What's going on? It's like Kay's fans finally finding out. I hope so. It's just it's worth me knowing I'm spelling her name incorrectly out of like just disrespect for her. It's not because I'm retarded. Well, I mean I am retarded, but in a certain different way. But that's the truth of it. Her respect. My respect for her is so little. I don't even need to give her my like. That's what happens when I provide sloppy work to people. People think I'm retarded. It's not. It's just because I just don't want to give you my full attention. I'm giving you like 2%. You know, the phrase is like, I'm actually only using 5% of my. That is me. That is me. I'm not allowed to use 100%. The world ends if I use 100%. No one can actually push me to 100% either. There was one man, but I'm not allowed to talk about him. So, what's been happening, little guys? That's me. You having fun? Can you start streaming Just Cause 2? How about you, Black Dick Brent? Go to hell. Exactly. You're gonna come in here and tell me what to do. Ain't what it's about. I do my show, you can do your show. How about we watch the Black Cock show, Black Dick Brent show, and we all laugh at how stupid you are, okay? Do you want that? Probably not. So don't come here and ask me for shit. This isn't the kind of show where you can just come in here and just think, you didn't even give me any money, you didn't even like my stuff. You got the gall to come in here and tell me what to do. Absolute joke. I'm not Asmongold. I'm not like more Pegasus. I'm not like some loser who's gonna like jerk off to like get your view. If you don't like me, you know where the door is. Well, actually, you can't see it. It's over there, but there is a door over there. I'm not gonna take this. It's like that song from Twisted Sister. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna. And I don't think Just Cause 2 even exists on PS5. So you just made an absolute fool of yourself. And even if it does, I'm still not gonna get it. So double fool on you, mate. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. You can lick my penis and my balls. If you're still listening, which I doubt, because I think you probably sent that like 5 years ago, but... Oh, well, if you're watching it in the B-roll. So anyway, welcome back. It's always great to be here. You guys always you give me so much encouragement. Get so many like letters as well of people just being like, oh, we love your content. I missed my child's birth this. And I always say, like, that's good. That's what you should be doing. But just don't email me, because you don't need to tell me that. I just assume that's what's happening. And there's been a lot of people saying like I'm racist, and that's fine. I don't really have anything I can say about that. People have been saying I'm a bigot. That's fine as well. That's actually probably quite inaccurate. I think my therapist called me that actually. Sexist. Was sexy. I don't know. What is sexist? Is sexist like a sort of like I don't know if you're like good for good looking people? Is it like a sort of club for good looking people or something? I don't know. But someone said I would rather suck Asmund Cox's dick than his own. I didn't really know what that meant. That kind of just sounds gay. Like, sucking your own cock probably is. It's very narcissistic, and also I think I remember like one of my friends, right? He told me he told me he got like this NME magazine, which is like some crappy like. Make. Do you remember magazines? Whoa, dude, magazines. But anyway, it was a magazine about rock and roll. And it wasn't Marilyn Manson. There was someone else who gave like there was actually someone else who had removed their ribs, or it wasn't even that. They could just actually just suck their dick. They were like a contortionist. They could just suck their own cock. And someone asked them like in the interview, and I just remember this always stuck with me because it was just the best quote I think I've ever heard. He said, "What is it actually like to suck your own dick?" And he said, "The problem about sucking your own dick is it feels more like you're sucking a dick than getting your dick sucked." And I was like, that is perfect. That is exactly what I think it would be like. I mean, sorry, I mean, I do all the time, because I got like a 24. Yeah, I agree with him. Absolutely great. Okay, he's got loads of videos. Apparently this guy's like got back to hair, which I think is going to be really funny because I wonder if he's going to like pick up on some of the traits that I said, such as like, this is just really bad, you shouldn't say this. So it's quite funny because obviously if he's going to like threaten legal action, it's a bit stupid to like again blast him, but women are really dumb. They just act on their emotions. I've done it loads of times at work. I've like deliberately coaxed a woman at work and to like make her do something that she shouldn't, and then she'll just do something and get fired for it. It's so easy to do. The women just don't care. They'll just like listen to their emotions, and they just break the law because emotions just override them. They're like estrogen just comes in like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm gonna like, destroy the world. So it'd be great to hear what she's gonna say, or he's gonna say. Even I wonder if he like listens to my videos. Like, I'll tell you what, I actually listened to this really, really informative person called him, but I'm not gonna say he's a genius. I should have to say that, dude. I just built a couple of stuff, and that's not that cool. Like, I show speed. He barks and does backflips. That's much smarter than me. I can't do backflips. Therefore, anyone who does backflips has to be really clever because I can't do that, right? Brett Cooper's just making shitty slow golf as well. Yeah, I don't want to suck Clavicula's dick. I don't want to suck Clavicula's dick. Well, I got a like. What did I get? Yeah, so. To be fair, I think I only spelled her name wrong by like one letter, but that'll probably be enough because she's probably the kind of woman who does that. She'll like go and like type her name in all the time, but make sure. That's why I've done it on purpose as well. Because I don't want her to like find this. I want her to find this when it's like I've probably done like 100 videos on it. Because then it'll really fuck her. Because then she'll probably spend a week just watching every single thing, and I know that. Because I know mind games too. She'll be like, I gotta listen to this, and she'll have to go all the way back. I think I've been doing this shit for ages. I might actually like go back and just like find like a video I did of this, like right back in the go. Like, I'll win like a Nobel Peace Prize for my like contribution to banning women off social media, and they'll be like, and we give this Nobel Peace Prize to Mr. Oh, I'm not gonna say my name. Input. And I'll come up wearing like a really nice three-piece suit, and I'll just be like, my hair's gonna look really good. I'm just gonna like, look really suave, and I'll just be like, get presented the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm like, well, Input. I gotta say, thank you so much for like teaching so many people that why women should not be online. I'm like, what can I say? I just, I was playing games while doing it. So for me, I don't even really. I know it's just too much fun, man. But as a special treat, we decided to call out and invite the one and only Katie, and then she'll come on the stage and she'll be like trying to hug me. I'm like, do 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 do. She'll be like, but like Benny Hill song. It'd be like, Kate, you need to understand that this relationship is a bit more like Jane Fonda when she was with the apes. It was a bit more like the gorillas. It was a bit more like that. Like I don't really. It's not so much I respect you. It's just like I was kind of like more intrigued. I was just more compelled. There's a lot of men out there who it's a bit of a gold mine at the moment. There's all these women who are just like making this shitty content for Indians and black people, and that's fine. But we're above that, so we like all those guys. They're happy, but like the people above, like the Anglos and like the 120 plus IQ. We can't believe it. We're the ones that make the world happen, and we're like looking down because we're a minority. So all we're doing is you're basically showing us it is a pyramid, and like we're at the top of the pyramid, and we're just kind of like looking down, and we're like, this is really weird. This is just really strange. It's just what's happened, and like, we're trying to like work out because men do this. Like women just talk about shit because women don't actually want solutions. They just want like shitty validation. But men don't. I'm watching this, and my brain is like, I'm just trying to work out what's going on, and I just don't understand. But anyway, this one's called TikTok's biggest creep responded to me, and it's only got 28,000 views 2 days ago. And just to give you context, by the way, like Pearl Davis, she's like a proper slop tuber. And she just like has sloppy sloy goy slop. She just slops it out every day. I know she's got like 2 million subscribers, but I think she's bought it. I really do, because I know her daddy probably just bought it. But anyway, she just releases like a video and it gets like 19K within like 2 hours of things. So I'm just thinking you're cooked. If you're honestly like, this is what you're doing, and it's like 2 days you get 28,000 views. There's nothing. I know I hate to use him as an example. I hate to use all these people as examples, but. More Pegasus. He just makes absolute garbage content because he's just Jeep bait. So he's done a video 3 hours ago and it's got 68,000 people. So, and he's just like a little Indonesian dude who just fucking, or he's Indian, and he lives in like what looks like to be a room, which is just, I don't know. Maybe he is a billionaire. I don't care. He's Indian. He can have $1 trillion, but he'll never ever look like me. Never ever look like me. He will still be able to get women, no doubt, but the class of women will just be different for me. And if he thinks like, oh, the women are gonna respect me because of the money, that's the goy slop. That's actually the goy slop. That's the Jewish goy slop. Because the Jewish people know that most of them are ugly, so the only way they can bang women is by having money. So what they want to do is they want to just try and make it so if you have loads of money, women will find you attractive. And they've done it because that's the case. Because women are just like, oh, I like dinner. I like yachts, and I like I mean, I have to have sex with an ugly person, but who cares? Because I can have all this other stuff. So at least it's just like 20 seconds where I just lie in bed and just go, oh. But then I get all this good stuff.
Say yes to no early alarm. Guys, it's that time of year again where I have beef with a niche on.
So it's weird because again, so she is wearing makeup. So she's got that like, I call it the Egyptian eyeliner, which like all women do. Obviously wearing like with lip gloss and probably put some blusher on, and she's wearing like what looks to be like a black garbage sack. It reminds me of this time where like I don't know why it happened. I remember making like I critiquing it, but for some reason I had Brett Cooper on like one. It might have been last Halloween, like not the Halloween that just happened, the one before. So 2014. She just like dressed up in a garbage bag, and it was just really confusing. And then she had like some really shit reason for it, and I just like it just didn't make any sense. And it's just what it looks like. It looks like she's just wearing like a garbage bag, but it's not. It'll probably be again another big chunky jumper because she's obviously really like body positive, but no, she wants to wear like really unflattering clothing. And like, even her avatar is her wearing like a massive overtop, like doing like the anal Irish, like Billie Irish thing where I'm just gonna wear really big boxy clothes because actually I am a big chunky bitch. And when like Billie Irish jumped on stage and we could all see a fucking huge camel toe that's been blown open by probably like LeBron James and Drake. It's disgusting. No one wants to see that shit. No one wants to see a giant Irish herpes-ridden cunt on TVs. I'm sorry.
Online micro celebrity, and this.
Oh, sorry. So we got like different. So I didn't know the nomenclature here. So obviously, like he's a micro celebrity, but obviously someone like Kay, she's going to be like a genius super prophetic, amazing woman, because she's a white woman, has a vagina, and she went to college. So that's like the trifecta of just being a genius and being like the smartest person ever. And like Professor Wignall would be like, oh yes, you just need to sit here, and I tell you, you having a vagina makes you 10 times smarter than any man. What about the brain size thing, though? That is just goislop that's been made by like white men to stop you from releasing your full potential. Now, Katie, you need to send me nudes so I can give you a 2-2 on your like college, because that's what every woman gets. Well, I was really thinking I'd get a first this year. No woman gets a first. That's just because women are dumb. And if you do get it first, it'll probably be because you do send nudes to your teacher. You can't win either way. Yeah.
His name is AC Flow. Now, we just covered AC Flow in a recent video for being the guy who dated a 16-year-old at the ripe age of 20.
Why is there a picture of her? It is weird because all I'm going to say again, I'm going to reiterate to everyone who's dumb. Liberal women like Katie, you know, like when men do like their hypotheticals, like, did you eat breakfast? This is what women do. They always like to use the 16-year-old. They love 16-year-olds. All women like Katie secretly really love 16-year-olds because they use them as like little minds. They'd be like, okay, go on out there and just you go and try and sleep with all these men, and then we're gonna just like get really angry at them because they're not breaking the law, but I'm gonna destroy them because I can't destroy them legally, because if I did, I'd just call the police and do it. So what women do is they women are like in history, they're the little, they are like the I want to use. I don't care. They are bitch fighters. I don't care. I'm not like Ethan Klein. We're like, I can't call people bitches. Why not? Women call you fuckheads. Women call you pedophiles. Women will call you everything. Why can't you call a woman a bitch? Who cares? It's 2026. Get over it. But anyway, women fight like bitches. They literally like poison people and stab you in the back, or you'll sleep and I'll still like stab you while you're sleeping. They're not like gonna fight you head on. Women don't do that. They're like the queens of Machiavellianism. They will just come up with stupid, shitty social methods to take out women. And they do it at work. They do it at this high school, and they do it now. This is exactly what they do. They can't. Like, Katie can't like go up to this dude and be like, "I'm gonna fight you, AC Flow," because he'll just deck her. She has to use like shitty little techniques like this. She has to like throw mud in his face and just try and like ruin his like career. This is just all women can do, and it's like they know that. They know secretly they are inferior because they know they're not stronger. They lie and they'll say, "I can beat up any person in the world." And you see videos where women do that. And they just get like slapped by a dude. They go, "You're really sexist. I'm gonna get you fired." It's just the most lame crap in the world. Lame, 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 lame.
Two. Not just one 16-year-old, two 16-year-olds, although one he claims he didn't know her age.
It's all fine, though. It is all fine. If I'm 18 and I go and buy a beer in the pub, am I breaking the law because I should be 19? Chinese riddle for you. If I'm 16 and I vote, am I breaking the law? I should be 18. If I am, do you see what I'm saying? It's just stupid. I just don't really see what your argument is. Because, like, I think he does have autism. No, actually, I don't. She doesn't. I don't think she does. Oh, okay. Nice. Hells yeah, baby! I like it looks like a bong in the icon. Oh my god. Yeah! Bonus zone! Oh god. You got it into the bonus zone. Stuck. I'm actually stuck. I mean, this is the first time I think I've soft locked twice. But I don't care. I mean, I completed the game and it was alright. Hang on, I might just get out. I'm used to this. Yeah, if you just fidget enough, you can do it. Oh, maybe not. Brilliant. What can I do? Do I even have anything that can kill me? See, how do I do this? Crazy. It's actually crazy. I mean, that's basically my life, in my opinion. You gotta go to glitch. My funniest moment ever, again, being like one of my old friends. Wait. I don't even remember where it was. I don't even remember where it was. I don't remember what the vehicle was. I I think it was that. Oh, there is a car you get. There is something you get. Can I actually be bothered to get it though? I don't think I've got many more vehicles to get. What? Oh, it's everything. So yeah, you get that for 100% of that. Do you get anything for doing 100% of the flying stuff? No. So you get that for doing 100% of the speed shit. So I don't have that many more to get. Okay. Whatever, Trevor. How does that base not even have anything?
Yeah, and it seems that these people, not only are they stupid enough to make the decisions that they make, but then they're even more stupid because they decide to respond to me, giving me more ammunition, giving me more...
She's gonna have a great time when she finds all my stuff. Gonna have an absolute great time. She wouldn't care because I'm a no one, which doesn't make sense because my opinion is just as valid as any of these people. But like, she's been goislocked into thinking that actually it's only people with like big accounts that opinions matter. But well, I mean, she's dumb, so of course she will.
because she just wants to make money, and that's the truth. It's not integrity. That's the ultimate truth. This is just why. That's why I tell you, if Jesus Christ came back today, no one would care because he would just be a no one. He would just be a no one because no one would care about him. He'd be too righteous, and no one would want to follow him. Everyone just thinks he's a loser. It'd just be Ray K. Everyone would just want to like listen to Ray K. That's what the Jewish people have done. They're like, no, block out everyone who's got integrity. Just put Ray K on. Ray K likes porn. Ray K likes OnlyFans. Just keep promoting that. No Anglos. No. And you said you go around breaking. That's exactly what's happening. I need something with like a long runway so I can fly over here. Chilling in the back seat, chilling in the front seat. Where seat do I get? It's penis, lick my dick and penis. Suck my dick, lick my balls, kiss my asshole and taint. Penis, you can suck my
content
penis.
To me. So today, we're going to be looking at AC Flow's response to me. And if you don't know who AC Flow is, that's perfectly fine. The best way he can be...
Please, friend to sue her. Please. I mean, she hasn't said anything defamatory to me. I just think it's different. I just think you can't go on record literally calling someone a paedophile. I don't think I've ever said anything to anyone, especially just like directly. Maybe it's a group, that's different. But just it's crazy if you just go directly go out there and just say something like that. Especially as a big creator, I just think that's just a wisdom thing, isn't it? This just comes across as again someone who probably just hasn't had anyone ever tell them that you can't do stuff like this. Because I think as a bloke, I just get like, I learned very early on just so you can't say something. Someone will just smack me around the face. I mean, you can't do that. Okay. I think the Jewish people know that women don't get that. It's like, oh, the easiest way to make money is to make women have money and then we can sue them because they'll be dumb. They'll use their periods and say shit when they shouldn't do. Oh, no. I don't think this is going to work. But I'm going to do it anyway because I love you guys. I don't think this is going to work. They're not very competent about this. The birds are great. I mean, all this is just great. Whoa, way! Everyone here is... Oh, I don't want to go into Gonky War. I don't want to go into Dysentery War. I'm trying to look for like a flat place where I can fly a plane. Jesus, how dangerous is this place? How often do you see two cars explode? Not just crash, explode. I used to live somewhere, I'm going to dox myself. I used to live somewhere. One time there was like this little grassy knoll and there was a Fiat Punto on it. It was just on fire. I just came back from my academy. I was like, okay, so this is just something that's happening. This is perfect. No, this is some perfect. I'm just going to block anyone. No. Sorry, Nico needs to... Nico. No, get out of the way. No! Yeah! It's got like a little hatch on its own.
Let's roll.
That was my only fear.
Is a bit of a pred.
Introduce y'all to my flows, man.
Likes young girls. They are his own words.
I have a young fan base.
What's wrong with that? Why is it like he's allowed to have like she probably only dates like black guys who are 6'5". Why is she allowed to have that? But then if a woman's 16, which is again, it's legal. I'm gonna just keep saying this because I'm being gaslit into being worried. I'm not gonna say this, but I'm very firm that it's fine because the law is the law. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go by that. The law is the law. I'm sorry. If you want to change it, you need to get in contact with your local MP and you need to start like campaigning When you do that, when you just like, you could be part of Green Party, they'll probably do it. The Green Party will probably raise the age of consent up to like 30. Probably will. I mean, the Green Party, MK probably loves the Green Party. That's probably who she'll vote for anyway. Because she loves the idea that they'll like, because women vote for what's good for them. Men vote for what's good for the country. Women just vote for what's good for them. So women like, hey, just like see like the Green Party, but, oh, I can't believe it. Look at this. So let's see, women, if men, if men disagree with women, I can just send them to prison. Brilliant. And they love it. This is it. And it's like, I think the Green Party know that. So they're just going to put like crazy laws in place for women. They'll never get in because there's just too many blokes who'll stop it. And they'll revolt. Even if it happened, I'm telling you now, they'll just revolt. I'm sorry, you're not going to get this your shitty way. Men have already been like thrown down too much. You're not going to like just become some fucking, you're not going to own the country. You're not going to own rule this planet just because a couple of low T dudes aren't going to let you. I'm sorry. I'm going to be here. You're going to have to get through me. People have tried. People throw me into the old drunk tank per se, but it hasn't worked. I'm still here. You gotta try more. You gotta actually have to hurt me. Which I know Katie would love to do. I bet if Katie is seething, anyone like me, she's seething. She'll like, if she was watching this video, she'd be clenching her fist so hard, blood would start to come out. She'd be so angry. She'd be like, she'd call up a black friend and be like, hey, do you know how to get someone's address? And you'd be like, yeah, hell yeah. Let me just call up a couple of Indian dudes, and you go on like online, you'll be able to like work out like where my even though a great thing is because I live in a certain building, like it would be really hard for you to narrow it down. You'd probably be able to like find out where it is, but you'd have to get like the specific place, and I'd be impressed if you could do that. Maybe you can, and again, I don't care. If you want to come in, try and break in, go for it. I'm not scared. The sort of losers who probably try and break in, I'm not scared of. But what I'm going to say is, if you break in my house and try and get me, I have full reign, and I will do whatever I want to stop you. And if I feel that you're going to harm me, even if I have to spend, like, I don't know, 10 years in prison for some reason, for doing whatever I have to do, I'll do it, because I'm not going to die just because you just love Katie so much. Like, that's bullshit. Like, my ancestors didn't die. My granddad had to, like, my great-granddad had to do much more, and my granddad actually did much scarier shit than that. If I have to, like, fight an Indian or black man who breaks into my house because he's angry because I dared to defy the white queen, go for it. I'm up for that. I'm not scared. Do you want to throw, like, a Molotov cocktail in my room? Go for it, dude. Absolutely go for it. You'll show me who's boss. You'll show me everyone who's boss. Fuck it, I'm only doing this because like I just cannot be fucked.
He has said that time and time again.
Great thing about me is I'm not really scared of death. I know that sounds really bad, and I'm not depressed, but I'm not. I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens to me though. So, whatever. I'm aware of whatever parameters are based on this world. Let's just see what happens next. Again, once you're not scared of death, not very many things scare you. Okay, let's have a look. It's over, Anakin. The Goyslop's over.
Supplies ordered confirmed. Look out below.
It's over, Anakin. The Goyslop's over. I remember there was I still have it. I still have it underneath this. I bought like this back in the day. You could actually buy like these unofficial action replays for one game. So it was a disc, and it would just contain cheat codes for just one game, and I had it for San Andreas. And it was amazing because it contained like these codes that I don't even think were on like the official action replay. I know you can add them. But I think this disc actually contained like some bespoke ones that the people who owned whatever company it was. And I'll have to show it to you. Actually, it's really funny because the art they use in the box, it's like it kind of looks like GTA, but it's like unofficial, and it has to keep saying this is not in any way affiliated with like Rockstar and stuff. And I can't even believe they even sold it. But I remember going to Game. I even know exactly where it is. That mall doesn't even exist anymore. And it was just, yeah, it was just like, it was like something like £2 or £3. And I was like, what is this? And it's just like, use this for your new San Andreas cheats. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And I bought it. And the game, to this day, it still stinks. I don't know what they made it with, but the plastic stinks like fuck. And I just remember opening it. You open it, and there was no instructions in it. And it's just like, it's the cheapest thing ever. And disc is just like the cheapest, like a CD rewrite ever. And I was like, what the fuck? And you put it in your PS2 first, and then it just like goes, welcome to San Andreas Cheat Engine. Please select which cheats you want, and you can have infinite health, infinite money. But the best one, it was the weirdest cheat. It basically was in CJ's in your garage in your house in the Grove Street. It would just, if you opened the garage, it would spawn any vehicle you wanted, and it listed like every single vehicle in the game. And there was a vehicle I think called the Cargo Bob. It was a plane like this. But for whatever reason, it wasn't like you could not find it. It was not something you could find. There was a big plane that you could fly, which you could get in the Las Venturas airport in the silo. If you like went in the silo doors would go, and there'd be a huge jumbo jet in it. But this was not the same plane. This was a plane that you could it only appeared, to the best of my knowledge, in like 2 missions when you were with that like FBI informant guy. I can't remember his name. There's like a mission you do where you have to like you're like riding a motorbike and you have to like ride the motorbike into the plane. But that plane just never existed. And I remember I was only a kid when I was playing it. And I was like really obsessed about being able to fly that plane. And it's like, if you use that cheat engine, you could spawn that plane in CJ's garage. But every time you like went and opened the garage, because the plane was way too big, it would spawn and it would like bounce on top of like CJ's house. And sometimes when it did it, it wouldn't quite like blow up. It would just like, it would actually be, and I spent like I must have spent like 45 minutes just trying to keep going in and out to try and like see if I could get in it. And I think I got in it one time. I was like, oh my god, look, I'm in it. And it was like Cargo Bob on the bottom. It wasn't called the Cargo Bob actually, because I think that was that helicopter with the fucking winch crane. It was just called something. I was like, oh my god, I'm in it. Oh no, it was called like the Titan or something. It was called something like, yeah, it was called like the Titan. In fact, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. No. San. Oh, it was called the Andromeda, that was it. Yeah, it was called the Andromeda. Does it actually say you can get it? It says nothing can be stored in a plane, neither can the plane enter the rear. The interior of the Andromeda is seen in a mission, however, like the interior, it's not part of the plane model. So yeah, they use a little trick to do that. The aircraft itself is not meant to be obtained. That's what I mean. Yeah. I remember, like when you actually did
get inside the plane, the animation for it didn't. There was no door. Like CJ would just like he would just like grab nothing and just like open it, and the door was huge as well. The door, sorry, there was one plane you could get in, which was the passenger jet, and when CJ would get in that, he would open at the door, and the door was like 10 foot high, and it looked really dumb. But when you went in the Andromeda, because you weren't supposed to get in there, CJ would just open an invisible door and just walk through like the. But I remember it was like really, really. When you got on it, it was just really loud. For some reason, they just thought what they do is just like increase the sound of the plane noise by 4 to just make it really. But I remember just spending ages just trying to get, because when you were a kid back then, you just had nothing better to do. And I was like trying to get in. I was like, but I think I just remember getting it at one time, and it just was like Andromeda in the corners. Wasted. I was like, this game's gay. But it is Pancake Tuesday, lads. So, pancakes actually. I'm going to eat. I need to eat them up actually because I think it's going to go old. I get really hungry sometimes, and I just don't. This game's gay. I don't know that. The problem, so we're getting to like this weird quandary of sorts, because it's apparent that like white people are getting really fed up with having to like just deal with Indians and Muslims and black people just telling them how shit their country is. And white people, I think, starting to like just get fed up, and they're saying like, "Oh, we're just not going to use social media much unless we can geo-block stuff." And the funny thing about that is, I think black people will be alright, because black people will probably like, if you're an American black guy, you'll be a king to every single like African, because that's what every African wants to do. But if you're Indian, it's just game over. No one wants to be you. No one wants to see your content. Everyone wants to geo-block you. Everyone does not like you. Case in point again, it's just, I watch a show that starts at 8 in the morning, and an Indian guy always joins, and what do? Just be a nuisance. Just absolutely be a nuisance. Everyone in that chat is probably white. There's probably just white British people, because he's a British guy and he's talking about British values, British stuff, British things. And then what does he do? He comes on and he's just got to like show himself up, and he's got to like try and fight with everyone, because this is just what they do. And this is why like all these white people have just been pushed out of the internet, because all these Indians come in and go, Sir, Sticky Poo, I won't let you be famous. I'm going to make Asmongold and Tectone be famous. And it's fucked. It's fucked. So if you're like some sort of straight white dude and you don't look fucked for some reason, or you don't like bestiality or SA or Nuxtaku, or you're a paedophile, they're not going to like you. They're just gonna, they don't want to follow you, and you're gonna lose like 50% of the fucking audience because India is so big, and like we can't live for some reason with just not having them. Just saying, we know they're worth nothing. We know seriously that 1,000 Indians that are using ad blockers probably not worth more than one white guy who'll donate like £5 every week. Because even those Indians are never going to give any white people any money. They're so fucking stingy. They only give money to their own. They just usually ease that, and it's just people know that now. All the fucking advertisers know that. They know, like, if you've just got a channel which is like Jeep farming and you've got like 1 million, and that's probably why more Pegasus probably doesn't even get very much money, because you know how they always say everyone's clicks per minute is always different. If you're a Jeep farmer and you've just got loads of Indians in your account, you've probably got like a really low CRM, because that CRM is going to be based on how many click conversions you're going to get on your advertisement. But the Indians are just going to use ad blockers, so they're not going to get the adverts. So you're just going to get like basically like 1 million hollow views, because they're just, the advertisers will just see that as none of those people are valuable. Whereas again, if you had a small channel of white people who were going to give you like, they were all kind of like nice with their money, and they were each going to give you like £5, £10, dollars or so, you can start to get like you might find that even a small quantity of people will be really, really valuable, as opposed to just having a massive wide net of people just going to watch you, not like your videos, because again, they're just like racist and they don't like you. They'll just watch you because you're entertaining, but they're just going to pretend they hate you still, because this is what they do. Because they don't want to sharpen the enemy's teeth, do they? It's like, they'll do it with black people, because Indians are jealous of black people, but they still think they're better than them, so they'll still follow them and like tell them they like them. But white people, they know that we're better in both categories, so they're just going to be assholes to us. Because they think if they can just be assholes to us, then they'll somehow just be better. They think if they can be assholes to us, then they have a better chance of getting with Stacey. But Stacey won't, because Stacey will actually probably just fuck a black guy instead. So all they do is they just end up just like making black people, but they'll like that because they'll still prefer that. Anything that just means whitey doesn't get his way, they'll like. That's what I'm telling you. Like, most of the people that'll hate the stuff that's going on with this dude will be white liberal women who are chopped and like in their 30s and annoyed because like men who are like him go for like 16, 17, 18-year-olds, or Indians and black people who are just annoyed because they actually want to rape a 15, 14. And I've been careful with my words there, because if you do have sex with a 15-year-old, that is the R word. You can have sex with a 16-year-old because that's the law, and that's what a judge will do. They'll look at that. It's the law, right? Otherwise, what's the point of having rules? What's the point of having laws? That'd be like me driving down the motorway, and I'm doing like 60 or 65, and I get pulled over, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Well, you're only doing 65." And I'm like, and? I mean, you can get done for being too slow, but it's just my point is, it's just like the limit is that, but you're like not, you're, for some reason you're getting done for doing that. It's like, what's the point of having it then? Just change it to something else then. I used to have teachers, I think I used to, again, as women as well, I used to have women where I'd say to them, when's the deadline for this? And they'd say Friday. And I would deliberately give it to them on Friday. And they'd be like, why have you taken so long to do this? And I said, well, you said the deadline was Friday. And they say, yeah, but why didn't you do it quicker? And I was like, because you said the deadline was Friday. It's so ridiculous, utterly retarded. Women are just actually retarded. Speaking of which, let's hear what Katie's got to say. We'll read some of the comments, because they always do look... The top comment is fantastic. It says, I love you, Kate. Please never get rid of the bang. It's just an H. It's just an H. No face, no nothing. Who knows who that is? Probably just a brain in a jar.
Again, and also does not see an issue with
But Kate will see that, and she'll be like, in her brain, she'll like think that H is probably like Giga Chad, and he'll be like, Katie, I love you, and you're nice bags. It's not. It'll be like probably some stinky poo Indian. He's like, hello, I love your sticky bangs. Why don't you send me porn? Bob and Virgin.
16-year-old who is in secondary school.
If it was wrong,
In secondary school. What about all the Muslims? What about the Muslims?
police would be involved.
Yeah.
Being the age of 22,
Yeah, exactly. He's got him.
which, by the way,
So Katie's again, she's like, no. No, I haven't got anything legal. Don't worry, I'll get my banshees to sort them out. Everyone, let's just go on his account. Everyone, mass report. Everyone, mass report now. Mass report. Pedo, pedo, pedo. And all the Indians are like, pedo, pedo. Their dicks aren't that big, by the way.
Old enough
Peter.
to have graduated university. I graduated university by that point. I graduated uni when I was 21. Imagine being handed your degree that you've worked for 3 years and then going to meet your girlfriend at school when she's just...
Ask how old your granddad and your grandma were. Because I think my granddad and grandma were like 16, and I think they were really young. She was really young. But that's okay, isn't it, Kay? Because you'll have some sort of stupid bullshit reason why that's alright. So all you're just saying to me is you want my granddad to go to prison. My granddad, who worked as hard as he could to protect you, you want him to go to prison. You're a fucking mess. And you want all the you want all the Muslims to go to prison as well. So you're gonna... I work with a couple of Muslims, Kay, so you're telling me that you want my Muslim friends to go to prison, because that's fact. That's really fucked, Kay. I'm gonna sit here and take this goy slow. Absolute goy slow. So wait, have I got nothing here? There is something really fun about just flying a really big item. I do have like that. It's like when I was in the Merchant Navy, and I was like, spoke with... it wasn't that ceremonial. I'd be like, do you mind if I can steer the ship? And they'd be like, oh yeah, go for it. I'd be like, oh, thank you. Do you mind if I steer the ship? Do you mind if I steer the ship? And it is really insane. Because like the container ship is bigger than this plane by far. Absolutely massive. It's like the size of it's the size of a skyscraper basically. And you're just thinking you got so much power, but the helm is not very big. You think it's going to be massive fuck off wheel. It's not. It's like this big, which makes sense because why would you need it to be like that? Oh. Okay, I mean, I think that's it. This is what I remember doing.
Finished her GCSEs and is in her school uniform. That's the kind of guy that we're dealing with. And yeah, he responded to me. Let's see what he's got to say. For added context, by the way, I actually ended up in a live stream with him a couple of days ago, only for like 30 seconds. I'll put it in.
What a pussy. Such a pussy. This is what women don't have it, what takes. They don't have the testosterone. They all want to play man, but actually it's like I say to you, it's like the deer hunting situation. If you had to tell Katie to like shoot the deer, she'd be like, I don't want to do it. If you had to tell Katie that the immigrants have to go home, she'd be like, I don't want to do that, the immigrants, I love them. Why did you stop this? Yeah, it's really messed up because... Oh, God. Keith David says his Rick and Morty spin-off series, President Curse, is set... Oh, it's just... Oh, the cringe. He was like my least favorite character. Every time I see someone, I just put Pete Goyslop. Because Rick and Morty's dead. Rick and Morty's is actually dead. I'm sorry, whatever fucking happened. Um, whatever happened in with Justin Roiland. I know like people like starting to backtrack now, and maybe that probably is true. Because again, I just think we've given women too much power. So I just think like, but I don't know. Probably don't know enough about her. But anyway, it's just whatever. Justin Roiland is gone, and as a result, the show just shit. The show's fucked. It's not a good show. The actors just aren't as good. It's just too distracting. But that's why you can guarantee if I'm famous, I don't care about sex that much. So you're gonna have a hard time pinning me on anything. You'll have a really tough time. I don't like to sit every day just like thinking about women to fuck. That's just a goy slop thing. It's like a low IQ shit. Once you get to big boy level, you don't need to think about your dick all the time. So anyway, so by the way, we're just gonna play like hypocrisy. Because remember that Katie was like a massive advocate for age regression play or something. I can't remember. There was some bullshit where there was two different versions of it. One was okay, one wasn't. So she's having a go at like this dude because he has a predilection to younger women. Which is it's just a preference. It's like there's like blokes. There's like for every bloke like him, there's probably like loads of blokes who wouldn't do that. Like me, I wouldn't date a guy like that. So anyway, it's low hanging fruit. But because Katie's sex positive, she'd be fine with two adults who are like, she probably has to, I'll just have to say something that's really like 30 years old. Okay, in Katie's opinion, everyone has to be 30 before they can have sex. If they want to like dress up as schoolgirls and stuff, because that's one of the most common fetishes, I think, that's fine. But if you actually do it, that's fucked. So I'm just trying to explain to you like the women's logic, because this is strange. I don't know. It's just basically women is just like I'm always right because they're just massive narcissists. Especially when they're childless, they're just massive narcissists. When they have kids, they're okay because they start to realize the world isn't that important when you have kids because your kid's more important. But when they're not, they become massive narcissists. It's just like they've got nothing better to do.
Added context, by the way, I actually ended up in a live stream with him a couple of days ago, only for like 30 seconds. I'll put it in now. Just turned 23, yeah?
That's great.
I just turned 23, and the idea of doing what you did is...
This is so funny. This is just so funny. It's just, I can't believe it. It's just too much fun. It's like kind of cringe as well. If I was like, I'm trying to pause. She just thinks she's kind of killing with this. She just thinks she's like... Oh.
repulsive.
Yeah, but you're a female, so it's different. You're a woman.
Yeah, exactly. He's absolutely right. You're a woman. You're a woman. You're offended by everything. We don't care anymore. Men don't care anymore. We just, guess what? We don't care because every time you just complain about something, it's always our fault. And it's like I said to you, when you just keep telling us it's our fault and it's our fault and it's our fault, you can do it so much, and then we just give up. We don't care. Like, what are you gonna do with us at this point? You're just gonna throw every man in prison. It's utterly ridiculous. You just can't. You won't be able to do that. But this is just what they want to do. It's like we've given them a little bit, and they just feel like they're like the arbiters of the world now. They know everything. Even again, she's got no children, so it's like she isn't contributing anything to the world. But anyway.
Different.
How's it different?
Women go for older guys, they don't go for younger guys.
No, I date like...
Yeah, look. You know that meme where you've got like Invincible, and it says, "Did you know the average height of a woman is 5'5"?" And then her wife's like, "But I'm 5'4". And then you just see like I can't remember his name, but he's just like sipping his coffee without saying anything. That's what she's just done here. So, well, women usually date men who are like older than that. No, not me, not me. I actually date men who are the same age as younger than me. She thinks she's like so on the money. She thinks she's gotcha. And all the black and I'm not touching my penis. I'm wearing long johns under this. But all her black and Indian fans are like, oh, KD, you're so funny. You tell Wignut that exactly that.
My own age.
That's good for you, love. I'm happy for you. That's good for you.
It's good for you.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's all that got recorded.
That's all I got recorded because he roasted her. Probably like he already like had started to like go into it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with your face? What are you wearing? Is that your black boyfriend as well? Oh my god! And then she was like, cut it. But I'll probably find this guy's channel and he'll have the whole thing. I'll find it and I'll know exactly why. I'm not stupid. I know how the game works. Again, you think like we're all dumb. You think like all men are dumb. We're not. Some of them are, but like, some of us unfortunately aren't. And I'm bored. Like the world is quite boring, so I'm just gonna like try and just cause some shit. Because why not? I'm not gonna be as stupid as you, though. I'm not gonna just go and call people like the pedophile. But I do just generally think. Oh, hang on.
Only like 2 minutes, and then I got kicked because obviously they couldn't handle the heat. Anyway.
Oh, I bet you've never felt that before. I bet you as a woman you've never felt that before. What, being kicked out of something just because of your gender and who you are? Yeah, I bet you've never had that before. It hurts, doesn't it? It sucks. You feel really stupid as well. You don't feel stupid. You just feel like you're wrong, and you're like, it takes you a while to realize actually no. Like they've got some problem with me, but it hurts, doesn't it? It stings for the first couple of times. But you'll get used to it. When you're a straight white man, that's exactly what happens every time. You'll just join a server and it'll be some Indian guy. He'll be like, now I can finally get my ESAT score. And he'll find, because you'll have your profile picture of me being like this. He'll like look at your profile picture and be like, no. If there's any Prajits in this, they will fuck me. This Wignut can kiss my giant dick and bull. And you think that's racist? Good. Because I don't care. They can make fun of me. If they want to put my accent on and have a go at me, go for it. I'll think it's really funny. But they won't. Because they know they'll sound even more retarded doing it. I don't know. Oh. But yeah, anyway, Kate, that's how it feels to be a bloke. Like, for example, like on my X account, I've been restricted so many times. I think I type my name into like some kind of like thing on a website where you can like find out, and I think I've been like shadow banned. You can't search my profile. I'm basically like put on like the bottom like of the algorithm, and that's all because it's just Indians and black people have just like told me, because I've like pointed out things they've done. I've just blocked me, because I won't do that. I'm not paying enough to do that. If a black guy just calls me a cracker, I'm not going to go and report him for racism. If you say something about an Indian or black person that isn't even racist, they'll just report you for that. And the algorithm isn't smart enough to detect it, so they just take their word. They'll just be like, well, if 100 people have definitely said that, it must be true, so we're just going to take their word for it. And it's not. It's just, you get these like Discord groups Telegram groups where you've just got fucking Indians. They say like the Indian cyber police, and they just go on there and they go, "Sir, I found this exit pod. Everyone, go on there now and mass report." And you won't get that as a white woman, because they want to keep your content, because they want to jerk off to your content. It's goy slop, but you're too dumb to know it.
Let's go. Let's watch this.
I'm trying to protect you, Key. I'm trying to protect you. I don't know why we're enemies. We should be best friends. We should like be working together, Key. Me and you together, we could be really powerful. But you don't. You want to like suck off Indians and black people. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just, why would you want to do that? Like, look at the state of India. And then look at like the Sistine Chapel, and why do you want to fuck an Indian? Or a black guy, an African, some African who lives in like a fuck hut. Or his family lives in a fuck hut. Even LeBron James's like family probably live in a fuck hut. Maybe not his mom and his dad, but probably like his fucking like some of his ancestors probably still in Africa. And they're like, how is LeBron James? I don't know why they're Indian. Well, he never comes back here because he fucking hates it. I don't know why he's Indian. Wait, where am I? It's... Wait. I'm there, dude. It's goy slop, sticky, sticky goy slop. Lick my dick, kiss my balls, touch my penis. Let's see. No, no. Am I falling? Ooh. I'm fine. Oh my god. Incredible. There you go, guys. I did it.
Could you possibly have to say? How could you possibly defend yourself? I ended up in a live stream with AC Flow.
At least she's wearing a Hello Kitty top as well. Brilliant. I told you she fancies him. She totally fancies him. Like, I've told you this. Women who talk about guys, they're the most. It's the ones they fancy. They don't care. Most men are just invisible to women. So the ones that they do talk about, I'm telling you, this is exactly where. I thought I died then. So what have we got to do? What have we got to do? What have we got to do? Sitting in the back seat. And this is what ends up happening, right? So these women end up having like these echo chambers full of all these like self-destructive women who just give them bad advice. And Katie just ends up just being egged on by them to just not give up, and then it just ends up they do get in like legal trouble or in actual big trouble, but they just be like, no, all my fans told me I'm right. And there'll be like one person in the chat who'd be like pretend they're a lawyer, they'll be like some shitty like armchair lawyer, and it's like, no, Katie, trust me, what you're doing is not defamatory. You're allowed to call people pedophiles as long as it's your opinion. It's like, nah, it's not not in the way she's saying it. If she said allegedly, I'd probably let her off, but she hasn't. I just like see this sort of shit in court. I'm like, oh my god, you idiot. So what's this? Wait, is this? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I did this one, didn't I? Fuck. Fuck. Chilling in the front seat, chilling in the back seat. What place can I take? Lick my balls, dick, kiss my ass and balls.
He said that.
Hi, Kathy.
First of all, why is it everybody that I have beef with can't pronounce my name?
I don't know, it's Katie, isn't it? Probably a you problem again. Katyklism, isn't it? Like, it's meant to be like Cataclysm, I think. Isn't that the joke? Cataclysmic. Okay, what's the deal? What's the deal with airplane food? Apparently there's meant to be ruins here. Someone said there was meant to be ruins around here. Are those the ruins? It's Friday, Friday, lick my ass on Friday. Kiss my dick, lick my balls, kiss my penis. Oh my god, like, what am I meant to be looking for? Oh, right, okay. I'm being dumb. Wait. 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 This looks like something. Chilling in the front seat, chilling in the back seat. What's up to what I take? It's Friday. Lick my balls on Friday. Lick my ass, kiss my dick. Oh god, I mean that would have really hurt. Landing right on your back. Alright, is it literally a tomb? Oh my god, I mean, I have no idea. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Cool story, bro. Remember when people said that? Again, like this. Is this something? I like the other game because at least there was like fucking more airports. Sorry, what was this game of loads of airports or something? Where's like the nearest air landing strip? I wouldn't say that's the closest, but I guess it'll do.
My name is Katie. My username is Katyklism, not Clitolism, not Katie.lism. Like,
It's a respect thing. I don't care to know it. I don't care. No one cares. No one cares. That's why I spelled your name wrong. I've done that on purpose. And that's probably why he's doing it as well. It's to show you lack of respect. Sometimes when I like meet people and I deliberately just don't care about them, I'll just say their name incorrectly because it's just funny. It's like what Luffy would do. And you'd be like, Luffy's so cool. And I'd just be like, I love Luffy. I love it when he calls them wrong names. But when anyone else does it, it's like, it's racist. I love it when Luffy accidentally calls like Marco Pineapple Head. That's so funny. It's not offensive because he's black. Or he's like Brazil. But most of Brazil is black. Can you please fuck off? Thank you. Katie would say less toxic masculinity. He'd be like, this guy's got serious anger problems. Even though I secretly love that because that's what I admit women love, I'm going to pretend it's a problem. I want soy cock Indians and black people to love me. Soy cock Indians. My black queen. My white queen. I will look after you. Do not hang out with those angry, oh my god, those angry white people. I will hurt you in bed, but at least not in person, in public. So it's different. Now this is gonna be tickety boo. Alright.
sit with these people. Every time I do a response video, I have to correct them. First it was Andrew Wilson, then it was Simple Simon. None of them know how to say my name.
Your whole video, I appreciate, your opinions and
What is it with these people? Every time I do a response video, I have to correct them. First it was Andrew Wilson, then it was Simple Simon. None of them know how to say my name.
Your whole video, I appreciate, your opinions and I'm glad that
No! What's going on?
What's wrong? I didn't speak my truth. I called you out, AC, for being a 22-year-old.
That's not a problem.
But when you were that,
Wait!
you actually
Yeah, baby!
my truth as if like I'm reflecting my own traumas on
Come on, come on, come on.
situations
This is
in the
safe.
world. Like, babe, no, you're a odd.
I do appreciate it and I'm grateful, I know that you think I'm a predator and
Think,
Yes!
like, I don't think these words should be used lightly.
Are you kidding me? You've gone way too far. You really have. I don't know why this guy's taking you to court. I really don't. As someone who's been there, I know how fucking terrible it is. And it's not cool. It's really not. I should be more angry, but I just... There's no point. I could be really angry, but I just can't be bothered.
But it's the fact that not only did you do what you did, but you have just doubled down over and over again. Like, you're making this video right now. You don't even see the
Sorry, I don't know what I
issue
saw
of
them.
being 22 and dating a 16-year-old. You don't even see that as an issue. How are we meant to believe that, like, anything you're saying has value? You don't even see the issue. So it's not just... Continue.
You know, you think that I harmed, you know, this girl or these girls, but
This girl or these girls is crazy. Crazy work. What do you mean?
I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna stick up for him though, because he's a bloke, and I just know we need to stick together now. I know more than ever we need to stick together, and I'm not being like bad faith. He hasn't done anything wrong. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this bullshit. He hasn't done anything wrong. If the law was I don't know. If the law was 17k, I'd let you off, but it's not. I just don't know what you want me to do. Like, what would you say as a judge? What would you say if you were a judge? The law says in the UK 16. What is your problem? He's not like 50. He's not like... I just think this is a really sort of normal relationship age you'd get when you were like back in the 1950s or 40s. Like, I feel like no, I think my grandma and granddad were like... She was like... I think she was like 15. But what do you want to say? You want to call my granddad a paedophile? Like, you want to do that? Go for it. They were married for like 60 years. They actually stayed married until they died. Probably more than your family did. And there might be something you can say about that. Ooh. No. Where is it? Fine. Not here. Oh, that was the final bit. Remember I drove that thing into the guy? Oh, Pepperidge Farm.
The fact that you can even say plural, like
Oh.
these girls, is crazy work. Like, it's not just one, it's a pattern. I would say that's quite predatory, my friend.
I feel like maybe we just have a difference in opinion, you know, because, yeah.
AC, Archibald, right? That's his name. It's not as cool as it is AC Flow. AC Flow.
There's nothing wrong with Archibald. Dude, if you're listening to this, there's nothing wrong. Don't listen to her. Well, I'd rather be called that than Katie. Like, what every single person's called Katie. Yeah, great. Don't listen to her like Goislop. She's got penis envy. All women do. They're all just annoyed because they're like meant to play with the men, but they can't. And the reason why is because she probably wants to get like land dudes like you, and she fucked it. She's decided to spunk her virginity on some fucking black guy, and that's her fault. And she has to live with that for the rest of her life. She could have listened to her dad. She could have listened to all of her friends, any single person. She could have listened to me, but no, she don't want to. No, no. My name's Katie. I'm gonna listen to Taylor Queef and Billy Anal, and they'll tell me what to do. They'll tell me what to do. Go, Katie. Just sleep with as many black men as you can. Black men are really sexy. Look at LeBron James's big chin. And he plays boo. I mean, I've seen like white guys working on quantum computers, but that's nowhere near as boo. Boo is one of the best games I think I've ever seen ever. It's so hard to play that game as well. It was funny because being a white kid, I was always confused by like boo. But then when I did realize it's just like Goislov for like blacks, I was like, that makes sense. So I was like, I never cared about it. I just fucking didn't care about it. I don't care about any of these people. I don't care about any of the black people. I don't care about anyone. Like, a white guy doesn't want to watch like black people just dunk balls and the thing. It's just boring. We don't care. Like, I think we liked football when again it was like mostly white people just doing it. But now it's just all black people. It's just boring. We don't. No one wants to watch it anymore. Like, no, I don't know if I think football still is really popular worldwide. But again, that's because it's Goislov, and they're just trying to entertain to like the 90% of the world that are like retards. Well, they don't realise it's the 5% of the world that make everything. And I'm aware that I've excluded the 5% that are women because they don't make anything. They make babies, but they don't. They don't want to have babies with us. They would rather have babies with LeBron James and his monster chin. And Drake, for some reason. Some black guy with dreadlocks. That's more attractive than sleeping with someone who's like more in your intelligence. Apparently. And why? It's because he makes music with rhymes. So I could do that. I could sit down generally, and I could probably if you give me a day, I could probably give you like 12 songs. And then all you could do is just like have a couple of Jewish people just like put a backing track to it and just use that, and then you can give me millions and millions and millions of dollars, and then I can go out and do that. But they don't want to do that. They want to get a black guy, and then he probably doesn't even write his music again. He probably got a ghostwriter. But that's the fine. That's the game. That's the absolute game. I'm not dumb. I know how it works. I don't know. It's gotta find it somewhere, Imagine seeing this plane just like fly. There's no way it would work. The air wouldn't work with it. I don't think a plane could fly that slow.
By the way, what are your air conditioning unit?
Haha, yeah. Do one.
Us disagreeing on religion, or us disagreeing.
Oh yeah, don't talk. Oh.
No, most people, AC, would agree with me in that.
Who's most people? Because I'm telling you now, Katie, there's 2 billion people who believe in a religion where that is not the case. So who is this? You're 150,000 people? Well, they could just be 150,000 absolute insanos who are in should be in an asylum. This is the problem with online. We don't know who's following you. You're just believing a bunch of hokum and fake people you don't know. Listen to me, Katie. Listen to me. I'm real. I'm a real person. I know you don't believe that, but I'm a real person, and I kind of do want to help you. I don't really. I mean, I'm sort of making you into like I say, a sobering lesson, but I don't really like seeing like white people just being like taken for a ride and being turned into like goy slop. But this is what you're doing. You're doing this. You need to have like a dad or someone. Like your dad's too pussy. You keep mentioning your dad. But he's obviously too pussy. He should like grab you by the lapels and be like, no, you don't do this. You do not do this. This is stupid. This is really stupid. You make money, but who cares? Who actually cares? Who gives a fuck? No one cares. The only people who care about money aren't worth knowing. Like, even notice how like, Elon Musk, for example, he is really rich, but he just doesn't go on about money all the time because it's just a byproduct of what he did. You give black and Indian people money, they're the ones that do just like buy like a T-shirt made out of diamonds or some stupid crappy tacky shit, and the Jewish people love that. That's why they want to give them the money, because the money's coming from other black people, and that money's coming from America. And that's the point. They get like they'll take like a big 75% profit. So whatever 25% you're seeing the black guy have, you know that the Jewish person's made like 75% of that. And that's the whole point. It's the gamble. They want the black people to go and make money that should be for white people because they shouldn't be in this country. And then they're gonna like take a massive profit. And you're gonna be, that's racist. Look at Aiden Ross has bought $1 billion ranch in like Florida. Where do you think he got that money from? Look at all the people he hangs out with, and guess what religion he's from. So you're just black people, just Jews being slaves again, and they're too dumb to know it. They're too stupid to realize because they get given money this time, and they just don't care. They're like obviously too dumb to care that they are obviously still being used as slaves. They just don't care because they get given like 10% of what they could make. They're just like, how sick? Yeah, fuck Whitey. Whitey can kiss my dick and balls. And Jewish people were like, oh my god, Bone Claw, this is such a good album. Yeah, I loved the bit where you said I want to murder all white policemen. That's fucking sick, dude. Yeah. The bit when you said you want to fuck Katie? Oh, that's brilliant, dude. Brilliant. Yeah, make that a song. Make it a song. Brilliant. I like this. The lyrics are so good. The bit when you said you wanted to break this guy's head open with a claw hammer. Oh, just touched me so much. Yeah, well, you know me. This stuff content's just genius. It's like Mozart. Shit. Oh, hey, finally. It's like Mozart. It's just brilliant. I don't think I've ever seen anything this good before. So let's read some of Katie's comments, because... He looks like he'd ask me for a quid for the bus, to be honest. So again, it's ad hominems. Who cares? Okay. What's your point? He is still getting women, girls, I know, whatever you want you to use, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to be like the judge. You know, like when everyone wants women judges. This is why they want women judges, because if Katie was a judge, this is the sort of shit she'd do. She'd lock this guy up because he's following the law. And that's basically what white men are just facing now. The white men like me just get persecuted for like following the law. I'm like, what have I actually done? And they've just come up with some shitty feeling that they had. They're like, Kay just feels like you're going to be like Minority Report. She can predict the future somehow. She's spoken with the horoscopes, and she knows like your horoscope, and she knows like you're just in the wrong part of what's it called, like Capricorn or Virgo, some shit like that. I don't know. Just actual trash.
Is no, most people, AC, would agree with me.
What's most people? Because I don't agree with you. So am I most people? Is the Muslim man down the road most people? Is the Afghan man most people? Is the Mongolian dude or the Angolian dude, sorry, who lives in like Angola, or the Kenyan or Nigerian, are they most people? Because we're not most people. White people are not most people. We're like 10% of the planet. So I don't know who you are, because your Indian fans, they all lie to you, but that's not true, because there's like 16 million children in India that get married every year. So they're lying to you. So who is most people? And this is what Judge Rinder would do. If you're watching like Judge Rinder, well, he wouldn't, because he's gay to let you off. But if I was the judge, I'd be like, who is most people? And you have to answer it. And if you're going to say my YouTube fans, I'm going to like ask you for your lawyer will have to like awkwardly give me like a list of all your. And I'm going to, so Bong Bucket 1022, he's most people, is he? I Love Cum 55, he's most people, is he? Suck My Dick Whitey, he's most people, is he? This is just a list of bunch of retards. And Kay just looked there, probably dressed like this because she doesn't know how to dress properly. Probably wearing her onesie from like Hello Kitty. She's like, Brad Hot Girl Summer? And you're like, you're going to be fined £250,000 in defamation fees for this guy for calling him a paedophile. And it's just the sort of shit they'll do. And she'll still leave, and she'll appeal it, and she'll like cry, and she'll, and she'll like Frogan, where she like begs her like fans to like give her money because she's like such an idiot. I can see into the future. I know.
In that being 16 and 22 don't go together.
They do. They do. They do.
Getting with a 16
They do. They do. They do. They do. I'm sorry. I'm standing firm on my convictions here. The law says you can be 16. I'm sorry. The law says that. Okay? He's not massively old. I would go with the Romeo and Juliet laws. I think that's okay. I really do. I think that is actually okay. 22 and like, she's young. She's older than him. Remember, she's older than him. So this is just some strange thing. So Kay's probably like trying to hit his shot, because that makes sense actually. I'm right, because she keeps talking about how she wants to date people her own age. Therefore, because they are the same age, it absolutely makes sense that she is like trying to like get with this guy, and she's really pissed off because he's going for younger women, which most blokes will. Because look at her, look at Katie. I keep telling you, can you imagine coming home to this woman? It'll be a nightmare. It'll be an absolute nightmare. She's going to be really, really argumentative. She's probably going to always have, like, you have to, like, you'll, like, start talking to her. She's like, you just triggered me. And she's going to go, and you have to, like, put her in, like, a safety room or something like that. And you're just going to be like, whoa, okay. When you have sex with her, it'll be really deprived. You'll probably have to, like, call her, like, she'll call you daddy and stuff. And, like, all this weird shit will come out because she's, like, fucked. And she's probably, like, got a finger up the arse when she's in uni. Then if you do break up with her, she'll probably like threaten to kill herself and like to call you a narcissist and like just a paedophile, and you'll go in prison because she'll call the police. But he's a paedophile, and like police just have to arrest you because that's what they have to do. And you have to spend a day in a drunk cell, and you're going to be really embarrassed because you'll get arrested in front of all of your neighbors and stuff. But they'll do it. She doesn't care. She won't care. She doesn't care. And then when you get let out, nothing will happen to you. Nothing happened to her. Nothing will happen to her because she'll be like, well, we had to do it anyway just because. So even if it's a false flag, it doesn't matter. We just had to do it. And you'll be like, well, is she going to get in trouble for doing that? I mean, no, because she could have been right. And that's just what happens. Absolutely just what happens. I hate it. And we know this is gynocentric central. We know this country's gynocentric. We're going to change it because we have to, because it's just ridiculous. You've made this world fucked. You've ruined the world for all of us. We could be like literally, we could be having our holiday on the moon base now, because we would have a moon base and we'd be like there, sat in like the moon paradise, and we'd have a massive, and Africa would just be gone. Oh, not gone, but just, we would have built a massive wall around Africa and just left them there. And built a massive wall around like India as well. Just left there. Massive wall around the Middle East, just not worried about them. And you wouldn't be able to interact with them because we'd block it. We'd get the best, smartest white guys to make the best ever systems to prevent any trace of an Indian or anyone using a VPN. We'd immediately tell. There'd be like metadata we could tell. There's ways you could work out. It would just stop you from talking to any Indians and black people and Muslims. Just stop that. It would just stop you talking to them. And I'd be like the minister of education, and I'll make some really racist like comics and propaganda, and I'll do that. I will do it. I will make the most racist propaganda, and I'll just flood it in our schools. So every single child that sees like an Asian person or Chinese, sorry, Indian guy, I'm just gonna put like, I won't even need to put propaganda. I'll just put the videos of them like just bathing in sewage and just like eating shit and stuff. I'll just do that. And just say, do not talk to these people. They're absolute insanos. They're absolutely third worlders. If you see anyone like this, just run. Just run away. They'll rape you and they're going to hurt you. Do not bother. Trust me. And the world will love me for it. Well, no, actually, most of the world won't. But guess what? Most of the world you don't need to care about. Most of the world are fucked. Most of the world are actually fucked. You don't need to worry about most of the world. Most of the world haven't done anything to this planet. All they've done is they've just leached off us. Most of this planet has not contributed in the great scheme of life. Like, if you're an African who lives in fucking Kenya, you've had the best. This is your golden age because you get to watch anime. You get to like go on OnlyFans and jerk off to white women porn. You get like all the internet. You get PS5s. You get all of this great stuff, electricity, all the modern medicines, everything, and you've done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing. They've just sat in a hut and masturbated, and they've done nothing. Asking for aid, spunking $1 trillion of aid off us, and they've done nothing to show for it. Absolutely nothing. Don't even have aircraft carriers, don't even have submarines, don't even have nuclear weapons. The whole of Africa, just absolute shithole. Absolute shithole. If you want to go live there, we'll let you, but you're not going to come back if you do. Sweet. I don't know why you're just so obsessed with just living in these countries, like wanting to like, I don't know, appease these people. I know you get a validation from it, whatever, but like, you need to understand their validation doesn't mean anything. Why does the validation of a man who probably an Indian guy who lives in like probably a slum in Dhaka, sorry, not Dhaka, in New Delhi, he just lives in a slum and he's like sat there, you know, why is his opinion worth more than say like mine, where like my ancestors have died to probably my ancestors have died to like keep this country? Like why is it that people like me, my opinion is not worth more than that? It should be worth just leagues more, because if my granddad didn't do that, India wouldn't even exist. You'd be like, no, it would. No, it wouldn't. I'll tell you what would have happened if Germany had overtaken. And some people actually in the right would have argued they would have preferred this, but I'll tell you what would have happened. The Jews would have been eradicated. Hitler would have had his way, and that would have happened. So they wouldn't exist. So how did the Jews repay us for saving them? Oh, they're doing all this. They're just sending all the Muslims in, and they're just doing all this. So, you know, thank you. Well done. Thank you for saving us, basically. The Indians would have been eradicated because Hitler would have just eventually. It would have been the Japanese, because the Japanese would have been like the arbiters in Asia, and then like Germany would have just eradicated all of Africa as well. So because he would have taken over, he would have all of Europe, and he would have had all of. And then eventually they would have both worked together to take out the US, because they would have been like the hardest to take out.
That's going in the teaser. Epic.
But obviously it didn't happen because the Americans got the nuclear weapons. But I'm just saying that is exactly what would have happened if we didn't bother to fight and we just didn't do anything. That's exactly what happened. Right, let's have a look. But for some reason, we saved these guys, and instead of them kissing our asses and saying how thankful they are, we just keep hearing about gems. We just keep hearing about fucking gems. Do you know the gems shit happened before World War II? But we never hear India saying thank you for like keeping us alive during World War II, do we? For some reason, they want to suck off the Jews who didn't do anything in World War II except like be a victim and just be angry at white people for some reason because they're jealous of us. And it's like, why do we have to take that? Why do I have to take that? Why do I have to like be white and just be hated by Indians for some reason? They should kiss my ass. They should actually kiss my feet. But they don't. They just hate us. And we don't need to take it. Boomers think that we have to take it, but boomers will be dead in like 20 years. We don't need to take it. People like Piers Morgan, People like my parents, all those boomers, they'll be gone in 20 years. There'll be some alive, but they're going to be so weak and like probably dementia ridden. It doesn't matter. They've had their time. They've had their fun. It's time to hand the keys over to someone else. Even fucking Rupert Lowe, I still think is probably still too soft. He is the best, but I would go even further. But it's just we can't. The next wave will be much further after that. Because Rupert Lowe probably isn't going to target like the women so much. That will be the generation after, because he wouldn't have experienced it. He hasn't experienced like the modern women situation, because all of the women he would have experienced when he's growing up would have been like sort of the conventional women, like my mom. It won't be until there'll be someone who's probably in like their 30s or 40, like probably in like their late 40s, who will probably come after Rupert Lowe. They'll start to do shit like banning women off social media and stuff. Because just nothing good's come from it. All it's done is just been a bunch of women have just like essentially just gone online, hauled themselves out, and riled up a bunch of third worlders to come over and rape our women. That's why I just think every time I see a woman doing it like a stupid like ass pick, I just think all they're doing is contributing to rapes happening in Western nations. Because you have like again a Kenyan man will see that and be like, oh, look at all the whores that are over in the UK. I can just get over there and rape a woman because they all love sex. And he'll do that. And the big fat arsed woman who like sticks her arse out online, she doesn't care because she doesn't see it. So we gotta stop it because they'll just do it otherwise.
Bed with her. I'll put the pictures here. I'll blur them. In bed is odd, and most people think that it is. Like I had a little research after I did my
Most people think it is. Who's most people? Again, who are these most people?
original.
Are the most people in the room with you?
Am I being dramatic? But no, most people think that's weird, AC.
Who's most people? Just gonna keep saying it. The pauses are deliberate. Because sometimes when you talk, women don't do it. But sometimes pauses are the most amazing thing you can do. You just say something and just say who are the masses, and just leave it. You don't have to fill in silence. The silence does all the work for you, because you just know that's the most imperative question. And they'll be like, what do you mean? Well, who are the people? Well, why is that important? Well, you keep mentioning them. It's like that's some kind of like... it's kind of some kind of like, you know... almighty answer. Most people no. I'm like, I need to know what that means. I need if we're gonna go as far as like who are they, I will go with that. I want to know who they are. I need you to like provide me evidence. You're telling me like who they are, and I want to see the pictures of their profiles as well. As it would just be a bunch of Indian guys and black people. Just be like bunch of Indians and black. I kind of want to see where this is going to go. Some say it's still flying to this day.
Is just the legal age. Like it's
Oh my god, so she's finally acknowledged it. What does just mean?
just the legal age. Like it's legal, but it's strange.
I haven't harmed anyone, you know.
What does strange mean in court? What does that mean? What does strange mean in science? What does that mean? I guess they can sometimes say that, but like... It doesn't really mean anything, does it? It's strange, okay. Because again, this is like when I did watch Judge Rinder, they would always say that, just like, what does the law say? And then they'll like sort of say it, and they'll be like, so did he break it? And they'll be like, no. And they'll be like, exactly. Therefore, case dismissed. Oh, good. And that's what I'm saying. She's fucked. She's fucked. You can't do it. I mean, I would almost, I'm kind of, oh, I don't know. Would I bake heat into the, oh, what am I doing? Oh, wait. Okay, sorry, I'm doing this wrong. You don't need to actually. I always do this. It's like, why do they do that? They put the van here, and you're like, oh, I can just do. No, you need to. I love the fucking F1 car.
And whether you believe that or not, it's nothing I can really say to change your mind.
Well, it's not really up to you to say that you haven't harmed anybody. Like, I don't really think you get to be the one that says that. You could get an 18-year-old, right, dating a 70-year-old who's just turned 18, and she might say, like, oh, I'm fine.
It's freshly 18. Yeah, this is the coercion, isn't it? I think we should just ban women. It's just too much. It's not funny anymore. It's not even like. I mean, this might have worked, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. Why is this car not able to drive? What's happening? Rico, I've given you a little bit of pep. It should help you get the challenge. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's obviously like the material, like the ground is not good enough to drive on. Okay, obviously this is... So yeah, to me, this is just Katie just wants to bang this dude, and she's just butthurt because he's just... This is all it is. Fuck yeah! I mean, I didn't expect it to work that well, but that was fine. Right, so how many vehicles have I got then? I don't think I've got too many left, have I? Oh, I got quite a few actually. I still got quite a few, yeah. Okay, yeah, I still got... yeah, probably still got like 9 or 10. Which one should I take? It's P. Oh, whoa. I want to drive the cool car. That is so shit. This is the car you unlock for doing the speed challenge. Because I was like, look at it. It's an alright car, but okay, fine. Well, there you go. So yeah, this is the car you get if you do the all the speed challenges. So I guess consider yourself lucky that I'm driving it, because I'm not going to be able to do all the speed challenges to unlock this beautiful car. Maybe I'll be able to get a boost on it, but who cares? There's faster cars than this, bro. There feels like there should be some shit over here, right? Actually mental. I can't believe that.
Fine. That doesn't make the 80-year-old any less creepy. You're not void of any accountability.
What does creepy mean? What does creepy mean? Why are you going after... It's just so stupid. I just don't understand this. When you go after someone else... Okay, what's this? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Fuck! I actually got that as well. It's annoying. Racist. Damn it. I love this. I love all of this. I love... Okay. Oh, fuck. Should got that. They're goading me, they know. Look at the state of the earth. Oh my god. Well, that was pretty cool. Fine. What do these animals eat?
Just because you don't like think that you've been this horrible, disgusting, like breaking the law pred. I think you've got this very skewed idea of like, well, if I haven't broken the law, then I can't be a creep. You can be a predator, and the people.
You can be a creep. You can absolutely be a creep. But what you're saying is absolutely, completely not the same. And I've told you this. You live in like this tee-hee cute little bubble where you can just say paedophile, but you can't. When you call someone a paedophile, it's really serious. It's really goddamn serious. People's houses get burnt down, okay? People get beaten up for it. You don't because you're a woman, but men do. Men get beaten up for it. Women can just fuck school kids, and for some reason everyone doesn't care because the Indians just think it's hot. But if a man does anything, I'm sorry. There's obviously an agenda just to get. Oh my god, obviously an agenda just to get rid of us. So if we do anything, we just get absolutely fucked. Any chance to fucking set Whitey's house on fire, they'll do it in an instant. Immediately they'll do it. They don't care about the women because the women are useful to them. That's why the women aren't going to prison. It's just that's why it isn't funny. This is why I've had to daddy up because like, so far you've been okay, I think. Well, but this is too far. This is too far. You just can't do this. And unfortunately, this could be. I don't know. He might be alright, but I don't know how he's not doing anything because I would. Because this is really serious. Like being called a paedophile is really bad. Like people have definitely got in trouble for much less than this. Like, don't you ever watch like H3H3 and he might say something like that, and it's immediately as soon as he says it, Dan will say no, 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 you can't say that, and then like immediately like Zach has to like push a button which like comes up and says these are all like Ethan's opinions because that's what he has to do because you get sued, and he's smart, he's a Jew, he knows what's going on because he knows you can't say stuff like that. And it doesn't matter how many of your stupid fans are going to convince you otherwise. You could have a million fans telling you you're an idiot. Sorry, you could have a million idiots telling you you're really smart, but it doesn't mean you're smart.
People can be in their 20s. Preying on people doesn't necessarily need a young person and an older person. You can abuse power in multiple different ways. I don't know why you're so caught up on the...
I mean, she's abusing power right now. She's abusing power. This is it. She's abusing the power. That's what's happening.
Law and your idea of not harming people. I don't care whether the girls do feel upset by what you did because the
Exactly, because you don't care. Because you don't care. You don't actually care. We know that. You actually probably are just jealous of the women. I know how women are. You're just jealous that the woman has got the guy that you fancy. And this is your only angle you have to have a go. That's why, like, for me, the angle will be different, because I don't care about sex. I don't care about sex. Sex is just it's bullshit. It's just, literally, I swear, like, sex has just been designed to just fuck people, and I know that. So you'll have to use the angle, like, I'm a racist, which doesn't really work anymore. You have to use that, I'm a covert narcissist, which probably doesn't work anymore. And this is what women are getting scared about, is they have nothing left to use on men except the paedophile thing. But that doesn't even work anymore, because again, like, we're just seen from the Epstein files, we're just seen from just Islam that no one cares, really. The only people who care about paedophiles are the white people. I go online, I just keep hearing Sneaker being like, yeah, so what if you want to marry a 13-year-old? That's fine. And then no one's doing anything about it. And you'll just hear... the grooming gangs, and then you hear like some white women being like, to be fair, if the women wanted to do it, they probably enjoyed it. And you're just like, okay, no one cares about that. And then you just hear about some like more women teachers, fucking guy teachers, because it doesn't seem to be the guys doing it anymore. But we're not allowed to talk about that because apparently that's covert narcissism. Everything to a woman is just covert narcissist. No, this is our time to shine. We're not actually going to, like, beat the men by anything there. We're just going to beat men just by, like, putting them all in prison. Because that's the only way we can do it. We're too weak to do anything. Look at me, Katie Sausage Hat, like, little tiny wrists. I can't do anything. I wish I could attack the men. I wish I had a penis. You don't. Because you know why you don't have a penis? Because your brain's too dumb.
Care whether the girls do feel upset by what you did because the reality is you could get with another girl at your age now who is also 16.
Exactly, look, so this is it. This is Katie. She wants him to get with her. This is, I'm telling you. The women are too dumb to, like, do things coyfully. They can't do it.
Or 18 or whatever, and she might then be... You then think that your behavior's okay and you move on to the next girl. She might not be okay with it eventually. Like, your idea that, oh, well, it's fine because no one's come out about me. You actually make me feel a bit scared, mate. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you still are defending it, like, I probably wouldn't have made this...
Katie makes me feel a bit scared. What? Oh my god, is it just floating? We were lied to. Turns out planes can emergency crash. Well, I'm so bad about it. But that's... I just think it's been like disputed that it would be near impossible to do it. But I suppose you probably could. I think like that's the only condition you could actually like emergency land a plane. So obviously, that hero did it. The guy who landed the plane on the New York River. But the only way he did that was because it was like absolutely perfect. Because that's the thing they say. It's like if the plane's going down and the plane, you're able to like bank the plane and you're able to like get it. If it's like really choppy, you're fucked. It's literally you'd have to be like in the middle of like the Indian Ocean and the waves would have to be like, pretty much just flat. I've seen it sometimes. Like I went around over the Mediterranean once, and you just get like a day where there's no wind, and the sea is just absolutely like it is freaky. It's just absolutely just it looks like you're just going through a mirror.
Video if you actually just sat there and said, oh, you know what, yeah, you're right, that was a really creepy age gap, I shouldn't be hanging around with people who have just done their G.
No, no, no. Never apologize. This is what you've learned. Never apologize to the left because it's never enough. It is never enough. Do not do not do it. These guys just want your blood and they wouldn't go to any length to get it. I think recently, like there was one where I think there was like something with Emery where she like recently apologized about like some shit about the ice. I didn't follow it, but I remember listening to a video and someone was talking about how yeah, you just don't ever apologize to the left because they just do this. It's never enough. You just never apologize. See, I mean, if this game had actual licensed music, it'd be fucking sick.
Rico Rodriguez, you are my speed demon.
Oh wow, I gotta try one of these. This is insane. I mean, I love all this. It's just crazily like redundant. I think. Not in a stereo. I'm black, don't you know? Being black is really cool. You look at me, I am black. Everyone loves to be black. I'm gonna do something awesome. Oh, well, a stereo. Oh, I wish I could have those times back. But no. Not allowed, am I? Oops. Right. Never ever give up.
Copy, drop in
GCSEs
copy.
in my 20s. But no, people like you always have to double.
What about when Mohammed married Aisha at 12? Hello? Okay, this is interesting. Come on, Oh god. Oh, you can't use your winch on the wall.
Cool down.
Fine. Not that I even want to change your mind. To me, this is interesting to me. You know.
Wipe that smile off your face, sunshine.
Oh, coming from you, you grin about everything. You grin about absolutely everything. Like, no. The amount of times I said, look at the massive grin on Katie's face, it's probably like a dozen times. So no. Doesn't work with me. Again, it works with your stupid fans who've got a memory of a goldfish. It doesn't work with me. No, I'm not gonna do this. Oh, Santa de Amigo. I translated that. What does it mean? Just keep making loads of these
Fine. Well, is this a
giant
humiliation
planes.
ritual for you? Do you get off on this? You're sat there like, bro is smiling cheek to cheek about being in bed with a 16-year-old. I'm sorry, I've got young cousins. I've got young cousins that are approaching.
Who cares? Why don't you go read the rape gang things again, the grooming gangs? And the women that they've been like subjected to that are much younger than that. And also they haven't been like wined and dined and taken out and like had like what seems to be a relatively nice way. They get drugged, Katie. They get drugged. And then they get effed. They get like done by like about 100 different Muslim guys in one night. Why don't you talk about that? Or was that too racist? Because you know, like, you got loads of Indian and Pakistani fans, and you just don't want to talk about that. So instead of like protecting your own women, your own blood, your own like creed, you just rather like entertain a bunch of Indians and black people because it's just easier. It's easier for you to just come on here and like pick the white guy who hasn't even done anything wrong, than talk about a big issue that seems to only I'm caring about, because women like you are too pussy to do it. You're just gonna like bury your head in the sand, and you're just gonna be like, no, it's all fake, it's all made up. And that's why you're a woman, okay? It's because you're weak. Your own actions define why you are the way you are.
Off we go.
And you can go and call me whatever words you want. I mean, you probably will call me the P word. Would I actually see? I don't know. I guess it depends on how far you'd go in the video, but I'll probably be more intrigued to just see like what evidence you'd have that based on. Because I don't think I ever haven't hinted at anything that kind of hints at that. But I'd be interested because women are really good at doing that. But there was actually one time where he did say something where there was a character that he referenced who's actually 17. So that's that is sexist. That is pedophilia. And I just like, oh my god, you can't just do this. There is this one time he did say something. But just remember, Katie's allowed to like have a preference of the height of her boyfriends, which again is not under her like the control. Well, I suppose age isn't, but it's just a superficial thing, isn't it? I think this is what I've learned from women. Is they just don't seem to believe in the rules. And why didn't Kate talk about the Epstein files? She could have loads of stuff to talk about. Why did she not talk about that? Why did she just pick on this shit? It just seems like this is just like so like low hanging fruit. No, it's not even low hanging fruit. This is just like weird hanging fruit. This is like you've gone and this is like you've gone into the jungle and just found like some strange like fucked up tree and you're just like angry about it. Sorry.
That was nice.
That was nice. I don't know why he even jumped out, to be fair. I didn't need to do that. Okay, I mean, I'm probably gonna stop. There's a few more places I can probably skim off. This might take a bit longer than I thought, to be fair. Let me like, here as well. I'm on the radio. Do, 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 when I go. Ooh. Can I even fucking just catch up with this plane? Can I just get back in my plane? Come back, giant bear. Probably not.
I'm sorry, I've got young cousins. I've got young cousins that are approaching their early teenage years, right? And if my eldest young cousin, who is, I think, 13, in 3 years came to me and said, oh, yeah, my boy...
That's such bullshit. She isn't, though, is she? It's like if my auntie had wheels, she'd be a wagon, but she doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It just, again, this is what women at work do as well. They're just like, they'll just fire you, and this is the sort of bullshit that they'll somehow talk to the HR person, and you'll listen to a bloke, and you'll be like, I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. You know what's crazy? You'll still get fired. They'll believe the woman. You'll just be sat there, you'll be like, I cannot believe this. How is this? And it is breaking probably like 50 laws. The women don't care. They're too thick to know. They don't care. They just go on these shitty feelings. They've been like told that they're like the men, and this is how like they think the men are supposed to compete. Ooh, I need to get this. Hell yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yes. Take this, church. I don't want to shoot a church. Ooh, eat my ass. Ooh! Why am I not allowed to shoot? Oops. Oops. Just eject me. It was too valuable to keep out.
22, I'm finding him, right, and I'm spinning his jaw so hard. So hard. I have to be careful about YouTube TOS, because that kind of counts as a threat. Okay, but you get my...
It's all about that Goy stuff, isn't it? All about that money. You can't possibly say something that you really think it, can you? Because all the money is really important to you, isn't it? And that's what makes you a pussy. It's because you know that you're just a slave to the Goy club. You're not actually able to. You're saying what you truly. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I still feel like I'm being a little bit more like. I know that my views are absolute cancer for like my opinions I have are cancer, because I know if you basically disavow India and you disavow Africa, you've just lost like 4 billion viewers, and they're like most of the people are going to be terminally online masturbating in a cave. But I know that it's just I don't care, because I don't want to get rich just bunch of like get rich of a bunch of retards money. It makes me sick. I don't like the idea of it. if I want to be rich and famous, I want to have like integrity behind me. Do you remember when you watched Extras? You probably didn't because you hate Ricky Gervais, but that show was a good allegory, really, for like what was happening in today's world. Because Andy Dufresne makes that shitty show, which gets like really good ratings, like you, Katie, but no one respects you because they know that the people who watch you are just like the bottom of the common denominator. It's just retards and just fucking stupid idiots. So that's the allegory. Is that it's just like every time he does like a new episode and like he goes to see Daryl, his played by Stephen Merchant, who's like his manager. He just reads the reviews and they're always like really shit, and that's like me doing that. This is me. Like I'm giving you the reviews. I'm just like, Katie's just clearly lost the plot. And this is like kind of literally what they say in the paper. It's like Andy Dufresne's new episode was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I'm not blind, but I'm very much considering sticking 2 knives in my eyes right this second, just so I don't have to watch it again. It's something like that. It's like me. I'm like watching Katie's new episode. I was actually horrified to find out that she's just doubling down on the pedo allegations. Throughout the episode, it's very hilarious that she, some reason, has to wind her neck in when she says she wants to potentially, hypothetically, beat up her 13-year-old daughter for being 3 years older in a hypothetical that she might date a man who's 22. Really strange. Very strange. Maybe we should stop women being on TV. That would be like the review. Maybe we should like look back about just letting any person with a camera go on the internet and just get a following, and there's no person, like when they make those TV shows, Katie, and you would get the credits and you look at the credits and you'd see like about, I don't know, there'd be 2 minutes of names scrolling through. That's why these TV shows are like very carefully made, because they know they've got like a massive amount of legal people who've got to go through every word you say to make sure that if they're going to put it on TV, you haven't just sat there and said something you shouldn't, or you have a major character, like, I don't know, you accidentally call like the Prime Minister a paedophile or something like that. Alright.
Point, right? That's not normal. I'm 23 now. I've only just turned 23, and as I said before, I am normal in the head, right? And I don't...
You're not normal in head. You're not normal in head. You really are not normal in head. I'm telling you. You're not. And it's not only that, Katie. It's the fact that you don't have any experience. You live in this perfect bubble because you've just come out of uni. You've worked a W.H. Smith job, and then you think you know, but you don't. You haven't had to like slave away and do some of the shittest jobs and being treated the absolute shittest because everyone hates your demographic. Everyone loves your demographic. You are living in the halo effect because everyone wants to fuck you. Every single... You're the most popular gender and race, a white woman. Every single person, a minority, wants to fuck you. Me, every single person wants me to be fucked. Everyone wants to kill me. Because I represent the most power, the powerful people. You represent the prize. You're the prize that the white men should get, but the certain religion has made it so you want to like also compete with Indians and black people, which is strange. It's really strange. I just don't know why you'd want to do that, but it's because they give you compliments. I won't give you compliments very easily. You have to do a lot to impress me, so you don't want to like work on yourself. You just find it easier just to just go on this like I hate white people campaign because it's easier for you just to get like a couple of like validation from black and Indian people and other women than me. Even though my opinion's worth 10,000 times more worth than theirs, you have been tricked by small hats into thinking that's not the case. No Indian and black and African people have done anything. They've played football, they might have made some rap albums, but that doesn't mean anything. That's not actually like doing anything. That's not like saving Europe and the world from World War II. That isn't building all of like the architecture and stuff. That isn't that. They just come in at the last minute. They got put on boats, came over in the 1700s, and then they're just playing N-ball and just doing some shitty rap music, and then for some reason you just want to fuck them. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And you've just been like told by Professor Wignart that that's like what you have to do. But men aren't falling for it anymore. We're just like, no, this is bullshit. We just know that your teachers are just fucking retards. They've just been given a fake degree. It'd just be like the equivalent of me just going into uni, and I'll just be like, yeah, I'm a professor. And I'll just go in and I'll just start like telling. Maybe that's what I need to do. But I won't, because the teacher, the head teacher will be Mr. Steinberg, and he'll be like, so where'd you come from again? And they'll know I'm like British. And they'll be like, no, we don't want you here. You want to hire like, yeah, like I say, like some African guy, Professor Uberbarbe, who got his like degree in like the University of Djibouti. And all he probably had to do was just show up and just get his degree. Hell yeah. Suck my balls. Oh my god, I can't kill him. Hell yeah. I'm riding the Midnight Express. Play with my ass.
I always say, and I say this to my sister, I call her my younger sister. She's not young, she is younger. She's about to be 21, I think. And if she ever comes to me,
oh, so she's saying it.
and she says, I'm seeing this guy, he's 24, he's 25. No, tell him no. I always think, not always, I think that there are exceptions for age gap relationships. I do have some nuance, and I think sometimes they can.
Yeah, here's a nuance. It'd be if they come from Muslim countries, because again, this is it. This is like the Goy's love. She knows that the 2 billion people watching are like, oh, now she says, oh. So I think if you do it for religious reasons, it's going to be absolutely fine. But if you're just going to be a man, you're a predator. A white man, you're a predator. So let's hear.
And work. I do, right? Sometimes, depending on when the age gap began, you know? Like, I don't think that someone who's 30 and then being with someone that's 40 is an issue. I think that's fine. When we're in the teenagers and the 20s, that's where age gaps are creep.
No, it's so stupid. This is just stupid shit. This is what's happened. Women are just like annoyed because women like Katie have been fucked over by feminism, so they're trying to control the narrative that anyone who goes after anyone who's like 16, 17, 18 are pedophiles. It's just the classic narrative. Men know this. It's not stupid. Well, like I said, I'm wasting my time with this. I should be trying to crack cases or something, or actually like trying to like do some good shit, but I'm not allowed because I'm white. So I'm just gonna sit here and do this because why not? But I'm aware I could do some good stuff, but I'm not allowed because Indian and black people will tell, and women will stop me from doing anything.
I don't agree with them, and I think most people don't agree with them for the simple fact that a 16-year-old's brain is nowhere near developed enough to be with a 20-year-old.
What about voting? What do you think about the voting thing? Hell yeah. This is pretty sick. It's Friday. It's not Friday. Lick my balls on Friday. Kiss my dick. Suck my nut. It is Friday. And that's what I mean. When they say, like, Just Cause 2 is only, like, 20 gigabytes. Well, does Just Cause 2 have all of this? Because I know, like, this looks a bit redundant, but just even having that fucking thing just going like that, that's pretty cool. Like, that uses up a lot of memory. And like, all of the rocks and stuff like that. These are all like the little nuances and stuff that they do. I know, like, they'll probably tell you that it doesn't look as good, but it does. It won't. I'm not justifying it completely because I know that they have fucked up with the whatchamacallit, optimization. I'm just gonna go on the hill though. I'm just gonna run the midnight train. I run the midnight train, just going over here.
And if anybody in my family who was 16 or even older came to me and said, oh, I'm dating this guy who's this, or I'd be like, no, immediately no. Because I always think, why don't you date somebody your own age? It gives alarm bells, it does.
Why don't you date someone your own looks match? Why don't you date someone your own height? Why don't you date, someone... your own intelligence? Why don't you date someone your own race? These are all questions again I can just ask you, but you'll have answers to that, and you'll say it's not the same, blah 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 blah. But it is. People can have preferences, alright? Just get over it. Get the fuck over it. Oh, that crashed into me. Did that count? Is whacking the door? I would also love to give my particular condolences to that particular brand of beer. And I would also love to give my condolences to that particular brand of beer. Boo! The guy never drank a Duff in his life.
And of course, there's always going to be people in the comments going, "Oh, I've been with my wife since she was 14 and I was 50, and we've been getting on just fine." And I'm always like, "Okay, side eye. Don't admit that in my comment section, okay?"
But Katie, I'm from Yemen. That's fine.
Keep that to yourself.
This Katie's just being massively Islamophobic. I'm really sick of it. I don't like it. I just wouldn't talk about it, but I'm only talking about it because I generally wouldn't talk about it. If I was just doing it and I was just commentating on this, I wouldn't talk. I don't care about sex that much. It really doesn't bother me that much. It's just women are the only ones that care about it because it's the only power they have. They know that. They know the only power they have is sex.
Because, yeah, no, I don't think I did anything morally wrong. I don't think that I'm a predator.
Yeah, well, in fairness, most creepy people, most people who kind of, test the boundaries of the law, don't think that they're creepy.
No, that's not true. I know I'm not creepy. I know I'm very weird, but I know that. What? I don't break the law, but I'm aware that I'm weird. Probably slightly sociopathic. I know my faults. I'm a perfectionist. I'm extremely pedantic. I project a lot of perfection on other people, but then I've learned to just realize that most people are really stupid. I do things very quick sometimes. Sometimes I need to slow down. Yeah, I'm aware of my faults. I'm not that's what I mean, I'm not a narcissist. I'm a sociopath. If I was a narcissist, I wouldn't admit my faults. Being a sociopath is I know I've got faults, but I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck.
Most rapists don't think that they're rapists. Most don't think that they're... realistically, what you're saying doesn't hold much value. So what, you don't think you're a pred? Well, most of the internet do, because most normal people don't date people that much younger.
Yes, they do. 2 billion people across the planet do. More than that. I think half the planet do. You'll probably find loads of Africans that do as well. Oops. Ooh, take my balls. Take my balls away. Dong dong. Dong dong. Hey, helicopter. See you in hell.
I'm convinced that you don't actually believe this, but you want to act like it's not a big deal so you can try and gaslight everybody else. But it's not going to work, my friend. It's not. I don't care how many times you reference God, how many times you reference no one else can judge me, how many times you say, well, it's not really that big of a deal because I didn't break the law. You're not going to change my mind or the majority of other people who have come across your content.
Who?
Changing their mind.
Who?
You are just...
Who are these people? Who are they? This is law. In law. When we're in court, this is what they'll say. Who are these people, Katie? And you'll just say, people online. They'll be like, yes, but Who are they specifically? This is just why you can't do this. It doesn't matter. If you have a billion retards telling you you're smart, you still may not be smart. You might be smart to them. You might have an IQ. You probably have an IQ of like, you're probably on like 105. No, you're probably on like 100. You're probably average, I think. You're not using any particularly large. Yeah, your vocabulary is very like limited. You're not using it like, in many idioms. Your colloquialism is bad. Your humor's poor. You're like probably reading off script. You're being edited like fuck. So your actual real. So you're just an average. You're literally just an average schmo. You are. That's all you are. There's no talent to this. It's just, you're just a white woman. You're a white woman who had your account during like the uproar when the Democrats were in power. So everything was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna support all women and all brownoids and mixed race women. And now like Trump's in power, you're angry because you know the grift's up. You know like our times to shine now. You know like people like me are like coming in and we're gonna start to push back because we were sick of just being pushed down during COVID and everything. Just like no, everything's you can touch my massive willy. So cool. That's so cool.
Objectively a bit of an odd bod.
Yeah, I'm doubling down, and I will never apologize for something that I don't see to be wrong.
Are you doing this on purpose? Is this like, I don't even want to give him the credit to say, is this rage bait? You decided to do this. And if I say it's rage bait, then I'm almost taking away the accountability. Like, no, what are you doing? Stop. Don't you want to be a musician? I mean, I think that's already kind of in the bin when you search AC Flow on TikTok, and it's just inundated with videos and screenshots of you being inappropriate towards young.
I told you, it like 75% of the internet drama is 60% of the world who don't believe in paedophilia and have loads of CSAM on their computer just complaining, all liberal women just complaining that men are going after younger women. Basically, women who are like Katie, who are basically like victims of feminism, they're really like annoyed that they've been like fucked over by feminism because they haven't got kids under their belt. They're rich, but they, for some reason, they're really pissed off because they know that when men are rich, women find them really sexy. But when women are rich, men don't find you sexy. We just actually it's the other way around. We just don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with a woman with loads of money. It's not even a control thing. It's just I just know you're just gonna be an asshole just because women see money as like a metric of value. So if a woman's more valuable than you, she just won't respect you and she won't want to have sex with you and she'll just like and it's just this is the goyslov. This is like the Jewish goyslov. So she's angry because she's spunked her best years because she's sort of 23 now and she's spunked her best years just doing the shitty, stupid YouTube content thing where she's just shown herself up and every single dude who's going to watch her is like a penis is going to retract like mine in their body. And the only people who are going to want to fuck Katie are going to be like brownoids, Indians, Muslims, who have... Just that anyone's got an IQ of like less than like 80. And I can't talk to people like that low. It's really high. I get really drunk. I can't talk to people like that. I'm not to talk about it, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I might as well start. Because it is getting late. Alright, let's listen. I'll listen to a bit more of this because I need to get into the other video.
People, it's not that hard. Like, how many times do I have to sit here and say... Like, how many times do I have to sit here and say to content creators, date your own age? I could list so many of them. So many content creators. Stop it.
Right. Especially when, the people in question, whether they want to make it known or not, especially when they know that, like, there was never any bad vibe, any predatory creepiness that...
But that was. being in bed with a 16-year-old, seeking out a 16-year-old is predatory. I understand what you're trying to say. Like, you're sitting there saying, like, oh, well, I'm not a bad person because, like, she doesn't, like, I didn't abuse her, I didn't beat her. Like, you don't have to beat somebody and abuse them for you to be predatory. You genuinely might sit there and believe that you gave that 16-year-old...
I don't understand. Oh, my brain. My brain. I don't know what to do. Okay, I don't know. He's in the law. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't do anything about it. You can, like, argue all this stuff, but I just don't think it matters. I'm trying to think of it, like, another example. You go into a shop. You buy an item. You walk out. And the alarm goes off. You show them the receipt and say, look, I paid for this. The shopkeeper doesn't care. He says you've broken the law anyway. And they call the police. Policeman comes over. What's the problem? This person has stolen this item. And he'll go to them and say, do you have any proof that you haven't done this? You know, look at this receipt I've got. He'll look at the receipt and say, you paid for this. And he'll say, why did you call me? Well, I thought he broke the law. Yeah, but didn't you ask for the receipt? Yeah, but I just don't think it mattered. It's like, okay, but he hasn't broken the law. So it's the same here. It's like, has he slept with someone who's 15? Even if you want to play a magic number and say she's like 15 in 364 days, I'll let you off of that. But she wasn't 15 in 364 days, was she? Okay. She was 16. You're allowed to do that when you're 16. He's 22, for God's sake. It's not that massive big a deal. I know you think it's a massive big deal, but it doesn't matter. The other thing as well is we need more white people. We need more white kids. Why have you got such a problem with white kids trying to, like, repopulate? Why have you got such a problem with that? Why is it like your stupid Muslim friends are allowed to have like 18 kids and that's fine when they're 12, but you're not allowed to have like fucking... It's just the most shit ever.
The world. Like, it doesn't remove the concept of what you did. Like, it doesn't take away the thought process behind going for a 16-year-old. The decision to think, well, you know, a lot of people are probably going to think this is strange, but I'm so horny that I'm going to do it anyway.
I'm so horny. Again, women are the ones that always think about sex, by the way. Like, again, I have gone a long time about sex. I know I'm not actually like ashamed to admit that, but I think it's been a while. I just get over it. I just don't care. Who cares? I've had kids. I don't care. I don't desire it really, because I know women are just not worth it. But it's like women like her. Okay, she probably does have like, if she doesn't get an orgasm like every day, she'll probably like, lose her mind. She'll be like, really sick about it. Like, I can't believe I haven't had an orgasm. Because women are the ones that are generally, because they know they can get sex anytime they want. You can just go on Tinder and you can just get 1 billion people to literally fuck you. Men don't get that. I know I could probably go out and get fucked. I just don't want to. I really don't. It's not worth. I don't care. I really don't care. Somehow I don't care. I just... Having sex is just not that exciting for me. It may be for other people, but...
That's what it boils down to. You know, most normal people would have been like, you know what, even if I do really like this 16-year-old, which is odd, you would think, actually, I'm not going to go for her or him because that might not make me look too good. But no, instead you thought, yeah, it's legal, so I'm going to do it. And I guess there's a lot of people who live life that way, and they're the people that I will always stay away from. Because, you know, a lot of things are legal, and I think they're wrong.
The funniest thing as well, by the way, is that the fact says, I love you, Katie, but Katie spelled wrong. But anyway, let's read some more comments, shall we? Should we read the newest ones? Because they might be the funniest ones. Please tell me that someone counted how many times he said, you know. I'm generally curious. Oh. I'm going to look at the pictures of the people, by the way. Her name's Donna Mather. No, she's fucked. I wouldn't fuck her. If you listen to this, fuck you, by the way. I'm getting the word. Age of consent needs to be raised to 18. Well, that's great. I mean, I have loads of theories about things that I want to be changed as well. Trust me, if you want to listen to me about what I would like to have changed, I would. But we don't live in that world. We live in the world of what is what is what is. So the age of consent is 16. So I don't care if you think it should be 18. That doesn't matter. Again, when I'm in court, that doesn't mean anything. So age of consent needs to be raised to 18. I don't understand why it's 16. Well, look again. Go into some African countries. Why is it like 12? Why is it 12 in some African countries? Why is that okay? Why ain't you got your like placard and you're like, not placard, you're like a sandwich board and you're out there like doing that? Why aren't you doing that? Why? What's the reason? I tell you the reason. It's because they don't care about them. They don't care. Women secretly show their racism when they don't care. Here's your this is your top view here. Women generally don't care. By them not caring shows they're racist. Every woman secretly is about as racist as me. The difference is because I have testosterone, I let it out. Women like me don't. They suppress it. So what they'll do is they'll look the other way when it happens in Muslim countries and countries with black and brown people. That's the racism. Secretly, they are as racist as me. They just don't do it. They let it out this way. But again, I'm too. Well, no, let's talk about that. But I'm able to talk about that, and I'm aware of it.
This girl or these girls is crazy. Crazy work. What do you mean? The fact that you can even.
And you know, like that thing about Brett Cooper as well. I'm not allowed to do body psychology, but I'm going to do it anyway. So the body psychology, essentially, it's like how women are reacting when they talk about people. And with Brett, she did a really bad job because the women have got tiny pea brains. Only the men are allowed to get into like the top echelon, I'm afraid. Sorry that hurts you, but it's true. Look how animated she sounds. Listen to how animated she is and how passionate she's getting about this. Because this is when a woman is talking about someone she like wants to fuck. So the same with Brett. With that massive grin, and when she did that video afterwards, it just all came across to like as people like me. I'm not talking about it. To people, they came across as they're being like disingenuous. I think about their true intentions. And Katie's the same here. It just sounds like she wants to fuck this guy, and is pissed off because he wants to fuck younger women than her. And Katie's already getting to that age where she's 23, and for women, it's really for me. When I was 23, right? Do you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to get older because I knew no, I'm not talking about it, but I knew I was a certain thing, so I wanted to be older so people would treat me with more respect. Because when you're young and people don't give you a lot of respect as a man, as a woman, yeah, people give you loads of respect when you're 20 and 18, 20 to up to 30. Once you get to 30, no one cares about you. As a bloke, no one cares about you until you're 30. Once you're past 30, people will give you like a little bit of credence because they'll like listen to you and you'll be like, I'm 32, I know what I'm talking about. And I go, okay, he probably does. When a woman says she's 32, they're like, oh my God, ugh, fuck that. Who wants to listen to some old bin? Oh, fuck that. Who wants to listen to some old bin?
Crazy work.
Crazy work. I never heard her say like, look how animated she is. Look how animated she is. This is like the Brett Cooper thing again. This is it. She's trying to monkey swing. I don't know who her simp boyfriend is, but he's not as cool and popular as this AC dude. Literally cool. And this is what we've been doing. She's had a shot with this dude. Obviously, he's just like seen Katie's like avatar, but no. And she's confused because she's like, but feminism told me the men would love me if I did this. But no. Okay, I would prefer you much more if you didn't have tattoos, didn't have all this shit, didn't have a social media account, and you just worked in Starbucks. If that was, if you did all that, and I came in, I saw you, and you were cute, I'd definitely like ask you out and try you out. But now that you look like this, and you are the way you are, no, I don't want. My penis is just gonna like go inside of me. I don't want anything to do with you. My karma's never going in you. And you'll be like, hey, he says he's Katyklism to me. And you'll laugh at that. And your Indian friends, your African friends, your other liberal women friends, they'll laugh at that. And that's okay. I know that. But I'm the prize, and I know that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Men are just smarter, and they're just stronger than you. And we've made everything. You haven't. You've come at the last second and just been like, we want our rights now in 1990. So therefore, we're just going to take credit for every single thing the men have made since then. No, it doesn't work like that. You didn't do anything. You didn't fight in World War II. You just made fucking ammo. So what? If you didn't do that, we could have probably just spared a couple of like Tommies to do that, and they would have done a much better job as well.
That you can even say plural, like these girls, is crazy work. Like, it's not just one, it's a pattern. I would say that's quite predatory, my friend.
I would say that's quite predatory. Yeah, but who are you? Who are you? What experience, what law experience do you have? Like, you can't do this. I just don't get it.
Like, maybe we just have a difference in opinion, you know? Because, yeah.
AC, Archibald, right? That's his name. It's not as cool as it is AC Flow. AC Flow, by the way, what are you? Air conditioning unit. Secondly, this is
Just some more ad hominems. Just more ad hominems. This is it. Women just can't do it. They can't stay stoic because they're testosterone. Sorry. Because women have estrogen. Estrogen, if you look at like how estrogen works, it goes like this. And that's why like loads of women get diagnosed as being bipolar, because it's so easy for them to just be like on the peaks and troughs. Men, their testosterone is like this. Why that's important is so then men are able to consistently do a job. So let's say like you have a job like an air traffic controller, or someone who works in like the nuclear defense, and you're in control of the arsenal of the nukes. Why it's imperative to have men is if you have a woman who's like in charge of air traffic control, and she comes into work one day and she's on her period, and then she's just gonna like act like differently, and she's gonna just do stuff based on shitty intuition, and then she's gonna end up causing a massive accident. A bloke, you can give that bloke that job, and he'll be probably able to do it for 40 years, and he will never ever probably fail, because men are professional. And I've been through a situation as well where like I've gone through shit. Like I might have had an argument with my girlfriend or something, but I'll come into work and I'll just put on a smile and I just don't tell anyone, because men don't do that. Women can't do that. Women are just unable to do that, and that's what we're learning.
like
You're like acting on emotion, and it's just not how you do things. It's not Euromaxing.
like my difference of opinion is like us disagreeing on religion, or us disagreeing on what our favorite cheese is. No, most people, AC.
Do you know what Kay's favorite cheese is? It's Baby Bell. I don't know what that's funny, but
Would agree with me in that
it's
being
damn girl, you're gonna get sued. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
16 and 22 don't go together.
It's Nacho opinion. That's Nacho your opinion.
Having been the age of 22, getting with a 16-year-old, being in bed with her. I'll put the pictures here. I'll blur them.
Why does she put the pictures up? Why does she put the pictures up? Can you imagine if we did that, like with any other situation? Because she's like, well, she's underage, but I'm going to blur her face. But all she's doing here is causing like more legal issues, because part of me makes me think then she's got an image of the non-censored version of this. So she does technically have a picture of a 16-year-old in bed with an 8. That could be child porn. I'm not even trying to be I'm not joking. I haven't got this picture undoctored. I'm assuming that she had it without the face blur, and then she's added it. So am I not able to come to the conclusion then that she has gone out of her way to do this? So I'm just trying to play a game. I'm just playing a game against her. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, you want to argue against it, whatever. But like, why did she show it? It's not like Jeffrey when we're doing a video on Jeffrey Epstein. We're like, I'm going to show you a picture of Jeffrey Epstein in bed with his 14-year-old. Look at this. Like, no, just don't show it. Just you can just talk about it. You don't need to show it. But she's shown it. It's really strange. I think it's strange. I don't know why she's doing it. What does it prove to me? Why do I have to see it? What does it prove? It's nothing. It's just a shaming. It's just weird.
Bed is odd, and most people think that it is. Like, I had a little research after I did my...
Who's most people? Is my mailman most people? Is this guy down the street most people? Who's most people?
original video because I thought, am I being dramatic? But no, most people think that's
Who's most people, Kate?
weird, AC, because 16 is just the legal age.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the legal age. It's okay. What did you get to pass your exam? Oh, I got 65. Well, the pass rate was 65, so you failed. No, it's not. I got 65. No. Sorry, you have to get over 65. But it says the league is 65 to pass. Yeah, that's just like it's just at the movie. You should have got 66 instead. No, it doesn't work like that. You're an idiot.
Like, it's legal, but it's strange.
I never harmed anyone, you know, and whether you believe that or not, there's nothing I can really say to change your mind.
Well, it's not really up to you to say that you haven't harmed anybody. Like, I don't really think you get to be the one that says that. You could get an 18-year-old, right, dating a separate, use power in multiple different ways. I don't know why you're so caught up on the law and your idea of not harming people.
I don't know why you're so caught up in the law. This is what women will do, by the way, if they get in power. Just remove it all. That's it. They'll send me to Peter Island. I haven't done anything, but Kay will get a feeling. She'll just get a feeling I'm evil, so she'll send me there. And then she'll probably just like, I don't know. She'll probably just like nuke America or something. Just like nuke her, just because she just has on a whim. She thinks Trump's evil, or something like that. Just end the world. This is what women. You can't put them in power. They're children in adults' bodies. They really are. Kate, even listening to us, you're a child in an adult's body.
I don't care whether the girls do feel upset by what you did, because the reality is you could get with another girl at your age now who is also 16 or 18 or whatever, and she might then be if she's like really mentally ill, if you then think that your behavior's okay and you move on to the next girl, she might not be okay with it eventually. Like, your idea that, oh well, it's fine because no one's come out about me, you actually make me feel a bit scared, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I've seen all this.
Like, agree with them for the simple fact that a 16-year-old's brain is nowhere near developed enough to be with a 20-year-old. And if anybody in my family who was 16,
Oh my god, why has it gone back?
I don't even want to give him the credit to say, is this rage babe? You decided to do this. And if it with videos and screenshots of you being inappropriate towards young people. It's not that hard. Like, how many times do I have to sit here and say to content creators, date your own age? I could list so many of them. So many content creators. Stop it.
Right, especially when, you know...
Yeah, she's just triggered. It's just your room, Robert. I'm sorry that the people you fancy don't want to date you because you're like a blown out, tattooed, modern women. And like, listen to this from your perspective. Who wants to come home to you? Who wants to come home to you? And anyone who's listening to me, just truthfully, even though she's famous and she has money, she will never spend that on you. She will always keep that money in her like emergency fund pot for when she monkey branches and fucks Drake or whoever she wants. She's just annoyed because her best years are gone now. When women are like 18 to like 20, they are like at their like most hot. And that's when they get to go on all the cruises, and they get to go on all the yachts, they get to like go and get flown around and stuff. once that's over, that's it. Like men just move on to the next stuff because there's always going to be a new wave of women coming out who's just going to be that age. So women like Kay get really angry because they just lose out on that, and she's probably like annoyed because like her channel gets fuck all views now, and the guys that she probably is trying to monkey branch from are just like not interested in her. I'm not like I'm nowhere interested in this. Kay to me is like really repugnant. I do not want to ever be this. I'm giving her a rating, and I'm saying like at the moment she's like a 5 or a 6. But I just would never. Unless a woman's like an 8 or a 9, I'm not bothering. I'm sorry to sound arrogant, but I'm allowed to have standards too, Kay. I'm just this stuff is just so I don't care. I just don't even like care listening to you. You're literally just a child. You sound like my kid when he's just like angry and he just like has a weird round. And I'm just like, this is bullshit. We've like the small hats have just they've basically latched on that you've got the rights to vote for the most powerful person in the world or people in the world because you're in the Western nations. So they're going to manipulate you because you're an idiot to like vote and do stupid stuff like let immigrants in, which is what you've done. Because you love immigrants because they tell you they love you and they want to like masturbate to you. I don't say that to you because I'm smarter than you, but for some reason you just don't. You just want to fuck me because you want to fuck with me. Sorry, because you're annoyed that I don't tell you I want to like kiss your ass because you're a woman.
The people in question, whether they want to make it known or not, especially when they know that, like, there was never any bad
And again,
guy.
Kay's like listening to him, but for some reason she keeps like it keeps like editing. She's like probably like fingering herself or something when he's like unzipping his coat or something. It's really strange.
Any predatory creepiness that.
But that was being in bed with a 16-year-old, seeking out a 16-year-old is predatory. I understand what you're trying to say. Like, you're sitting there saying, like, oh, well, I'm not a bad person because, like, she doesn't, like, I didn't abuse her, I didn't beat her. Like, you don't have to beat somebody and abuse them. Like, it would any person, do bad to her, right? So I think this is true. They all do this. They all do this. Every time I've called out somebody on social media, they run back.
That's why Kay will never go for me, by the way, because she knows that I just can't. I'm not bothered. She'll be like, nah, input's boring. He's like some weird asexual guy, so I have no easy food on him. And he doesn't say the N word either. So what can I do? All right, guys, we'll catch up tomorrow on this, but.